So family, I see y'all coming into the building. Gonna have a power pack show. It's been a good long week. Yes, indeedy, it's been a good long week. Yes, indeed. Uh-huh. How them youngsters say, on God, it's been a hell of a week. Hey, trip. Uh-huh. Black African power, everybody. Yeah. Black African power. What? Mm-hmm. What's up, Sonny? I see you. What's good with you? See you, Parrish. Robert Parrish, what it do? Mika, 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 what's going on? Mm-hmm. Omar Reed. What's up, Mr. Pope? Jody Breeze, West African, what's up with you? Late show, what's good? What's this? Trickdia? Did I say that right? Eddie, what's up, man? John, Hannibal, Hannibal the Great. Makaru, what's up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tricked ya. Is that it? Tricked you. Tricked you. Tricked ya. Man, we're going to have a nice little conversation today. I kid you not, man. I need to just, man, I'm telling you, man. Boy, it's crazy around here how it's just EJG, a.k.a. Shango. What's up, man? What it do? See, you like magic tricks. Uh-huh. Trying to find something in here, man. I've been showing y'all this book for a couple years, man. But I think everybody should have a couple editions of an anthropology book. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always gotta get something off my chest, man. It's been a long week, man. I done had people fire me up for no daggone reason. You know, I done had the young dudes, got this little 19-year-old Hebrew. I can't even remember his daggone name. I don't even know how I ended up in the daggone group with him. But it seemed like whenever I end up in the group, everybody trying to get their man off on me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get him. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to make a name off of me. Man, it'd be possible if it was boxing or something, me being 53, then you could probably get a name off me. But you can't be 19 years old thinking, and you're a Hebrew, thinking you're going to get a name off me. You're going to get beat up. And then you're going to out-talk me, you're going to be loud, and then we're going to start acting like we're going to fight. No, daggone well, I ain't fighting nobody. I started fighting when I was, all jokes aside, I think I was 14 or something. Yeah, in the 8th grade, something like that, man. When I knocked the dude out, I knocked the ninja out, and he stumbled up. He got up off the ground because I was trying to stomp him through the ground, but they stopped me. And he got up, stumbled over. It was the 9th grade. Yep. He stumbled over to his girl, and he was trying to get a gun from her, and we was breaking. But luckily the girl was in my class, so she was like, no, 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 which gave us the time to break. And he took the gun out and he was shooting at us. Never forget it. And I was trying to get into the arcade. Anybody know about Arcade City, man? That was up there off of Ricerstown Road, right? And just before you get to Nova Parkway. And my man ran into Arcade City, right? When I went to open the door up, somebody was holding the damn door, so I couldn't get in there. This fool is coming shooting at us, right? I mean, yo was letting loose. So I ended up in an alley right beside Arcade City, right? And I thought, damn, okay, I don't hear no more shots. I thought the dude was gone. Shit, I stepped around the corner. My man was coming out looking for me. The guy seen my man and shot him right there, point blank, bang. Luckily, we used to wear them lambskin coats back, them big joints, right? And luckily he had that in his hand, and it kind of sort of guy just, ended up shooting him in his arm or some crazy stuff. But that was the last time, we weren't fighting no more after that, man. One of them fighting days was over with, man. So I'm actually from that generation where we grew up, we had to fight, and then we had to shoot, which is, man, I don't know. I guess you think you can't die at that age. I don't know. But I know from that point on, I've always had a gun. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But so anyway, point I'm making here is that the young dude, I'm gonna remember his name, maybe Kyle gonna tell me what his name is. We go from talking, and I get to talk. He get to talking crazy, I must get to talking crazy. And he started calling me all kind of names. I went to the mother one. That's my go-to. Yeah, your mother. He called me a B. And I said, your mother. You know what I do. I just do it like. So I don't know where the hell we went with that, but I'm trying to get back down to the, like, we're not fighting. So my age does not matter, right? This is supposed to be intellectual conversation. So normally in intellectual conversations, if you stay on your A game, right, the longer you've been on earth, the more knowledge you will acquire. Meaning you will have a time to actually mess up, get it straight, and build on what you know. You'll keep growing your knowledge, right? That's if you're not an old fool. Now, old fool keep doing the same thing, think he rocking. You know how that goes. All right, but it's supposed to work. It's supposed to build a foundation as you get older and carry a lot of wisdom with you. Not only just book knowledge, just wisdom of how to live and how to, spot situations, read situations proper. All that comes with having more time on earth. So with the young guys, they don't have the experience. Like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a serious dude when it comes to tying them damn cleats, right? But he ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know how to win in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And his first year, he got knocked off. Second year, he got knocked off. Now, this year, I'm thinking he's going to be ready. It's just experience and time. Just like young Michael Jordan. He couldn't get past Isaiah Thompson. And everybody act like that. Everybody act like Jordan. Jordan is the man, don't get twisted. But the only one he couldn't beat for a while was Isaiah Thompson and them. Because he wasn't old enough. They just took him through the ringer, schooled him. I say all that to say is that if you're trying to get with me and you're a Hebrew, you already done. You're out the game and don't even try. And that goes for divine suspect. You're still a Hebrew. What makes you remotely think you could ever get with me? He can't, right? And so he's one of the charlatans, right, that I want to talk about, because that's what he is. It's a charlatan to me. He's not only a charlatan, all right, he's a flim-flammer, okay? And he takes advantage of our love for black people with the blackity-black, blackity-black, blackity-black allergy. He takes advantage of our love for black people. He takes advantage of the fact that for so long, information has been kind of stifled in our community. And, they say they hiding it from us. Really not. It's really in the halls of science, right? Or in the great libraries, you know what I'm saying? Or the hidden vault called the daggone library, right? And your local universities and colleges. That's where the information is. Libraries, universities, colleges, and those serious textbooks. So that's where it is. Work like this. So y'all can go on Amazon and get this for like $5. Y'all need to get these, get the up-to-date ones if you can, but get this so you can understand how the story is told, right? And I don't mean story, you how they get to it. You know what I'm saying? How they study in culture. So you ain't jumping out here like a fresh 19-year-old Hebrew, think you're gonna get with them. You're not gonna get with me. You just not. Divine, y'all be thinking sometimes Divine can get with me. He can't. He just can flim-flam y'all into thinking he can get with me. There's two essential things right here, right? Two essential things. So if I'm having a vaccine conversation, right? and some nuts jump on a post talking about herbs, they've already lost, right? They've already lost because of there's two things. There's only two things that can train the immune system. That's your natural immunity, right? Which means an actual pathogen has to get through the first two defense systems, right? We talked about that, talked about your skin and all that. You know what I mean? Skin, mucus, you know what I mean? We talked about inflammation, you know what I mean? All that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about all that. It's got to make it to your T cells, right? Your memory T cells. It's got to make it to that. All right. When it makes it to that, right, then it actually trains your immune system. Like what we're going through right now, those who get sick are actually immune system is getting trained so that if they make it, right, then their immune system will be ready for that pathogen when it comes around again. So they ain't got to worry about it anymore because their immune system is trained up, right? So if I'm talking vaccines and you're talking herb, there is no herb or no daggone food on planet Earth that can train your immune system. So you got the natural immunity or right, a vaccine with the pathogen in it. An attenuated vaccine. Mean pathogen, mean it's grown in an environment which makes it weaker. All right? Simple as that. The actual pathogen is the only thing that can train your immune system. We talking about viruses right now or bacteria. Okay? Ain't no food or no daggone herb, y'all, is going to do that. It does not cause an immune response. It's simple. You would think this is simple, right? But you get con artists, charlatans like Divine Suspect that will jump on a post that's not even for him. He'll jump on a post and then he'll call me. What they say? I'm a troll. How the hell I'm a damn troll? Not trolling you, bro. I'm on my post. Talking my talk. Talking my God killer talk. That's what I'm doing. Doing what I love to do. This is what I love to do. I love to educate the people, right? I've always been against all those guys. Y'all try to make us friends. No, I've never been their friends. Y'all just tried to make us friends. Oh, y'all all the same? No, we're not all the same. We're not remotely the same. We didn't grow up the same way. I don't even think like they think, and they think stupid. Okay? I don't even understand the way they think. Okay? So I never was on their side. Y'all just thought because we shared the camera that I was on their side. But you know what? I always was the one y'all say I'm starting. Right? Y'all always said I'm starting at S. Nah, I ain't starting nothing. No, I'm just trying to articulate the truth. Okay, as best I can. Never claim to be some type of scholar. I'm gonna leave that for a Sahu Tep in there. Never claimed none of that. All I ever wanted to show people was that I got confused when I first got in this thing by way of the New Wapians, right? And how not to be that. And the only way not to be that is to read literature like this. This is anthropology, an appreciation for human diversity. Here you go. Go get that and read that, right? Get something like this, right? So you can understand your dad. You're in it. You're definitely in it, right? And get that. So I've always been against the charlatans like Inky, Stinky Inky, Alibaba Muhammad, all of them. Dr. Sabi, Feel Good Valentine, Divine Suspect, your main man, who I say, Divine Suspect, and who else? Devil Blame, my man, though, and Bobby him as my man. But I've always been anti information. Layla, Africa, whatever, all that. Come on, man. So to most people, you're thinking this guy is arrogant and this guy is disrespectful. He's disrespectful to my heroes and sheroes, and he's disrespectful to my elders. That's not it. So let me ask y'all this. Important. If you know the truth, and you've been through things that will show you that something is the truth. Do you just stand there and just allow people to continue to lie? Because that's what is lying, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is. Because, and I'm going to read Sister Jackie's post. No, my post, Sister Jackie. And everybody knows Sister Jackie, that's my friend. So I don't mean no harm. But she's going to cuss me out. When she calls me, I'm character assassinating people. She thinks instead of just dealing with the information, y'all tell me, just deal with the information. Thought I was. Don't talk about the person's character. I didn't. I just called him a charlatan. But deal with the information. So if you're telling the Black community, watch this, y'all. Watch how this go hand in hand. If you're telling the Black community that you cured cancer and diabetes and all that, which is superfood, and that mucus is the cause of all diseases, and I'm going to give you a diet that will kill the mucus in your body. And by the way, these foods that I give you, or potions, or whatever, snake oil, whatever it is, will cure you from cancer. I want to run that back again. Is it just me? You have character issues. Because you know damn flipping well that at no point you have cured cancer. Cancer we talked about. They just developed a vaccine, okay, against cancer. Certain types of cancer, right? But they ain't cured cancer. And trust me, I don't know why I put the doctor in front of the name, but Sabi ain't did none of that, y'all. And he know it. So, and like, it takes bad character to promote to a people and take advantage of their love for Black people and take advantage of the fact that they might not have health insurance, and to take advantage of the fact that they might not have monies needed to go to the doctors regular, so they go to the snake oil cures. That take a damn charlatan to take advantage of people like that. Now, the reason I don't like to mention Malachi York's name with Dr. Sabi, because Malachi York is a whole nother animal. He has done crimes against the babies, and crimes against the babies is crimes against damn humanity. So I don't even like to mention him. He's in this whole section by itself. You just put him in a different section of the damn prison, right? It's called Chester the Molester. That's what we call it. He's a molester of children. Homosexual acts against boys, you know what I'm saying, and molestation, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9 yards. Like, he's a horrible guy. He's a horrible dude. He's just horrible. He's not only taking advantage of you loving blackity black, he's also taking advantage of the kids. You know what I'm saying? He's on a whole nother trip, right? So he's a different monster. He's a different animal. Okay, we only like to talk about. So I'm talking about Divine Suspect, Sadie, Later Africa, you know what I'm saying? All them dudes, right? I don't like to mention that other guy with them because they're not that. And they're a bunch of idiots, right? And they're a bunch of scammers, flim-flammers. They all that, you know what I'm saying? They trust you with that. Yeah, Blight too, right? So you don't think I'm gonna leave Blight out of this? No, I'm not. No, I'm gonna put Blight right over there with the vaccines and the baby pumps. Yeah, he said it out of his mouth, right? And he'll probably be able to flim-flam his way out of that, right? And he'll flim-flam the ignorant, but he won't be able to flim-flam some people some daggone sense. We're gonna put him over there with that too. But the York guy, you know what I'm saying? Them guys, nah, like Polite, man, he's a good family man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of his damn family. A hooker crook. Good dude when it comes to that. Now, as for the information, all that, man, y'all already know. That's a bunch of malarkey. Y'all know that. The whole 5G, I wouldn't even be saying nothing if he hadn't tried to play the 5G card, and then we see him slowly try to switch and manipulate and fake it out. Y'all seen how he tried to do that. All right, bunch of malarkey, right? We're in the middle of a damn pandemic, and I'm on all them dudes' heads. Because it is what it is. Like, it's back where I like it at. I like me against them. I love that. because that's what it's supposed to be. It always supposed to be a damn line between what I was doing and what they was doing. And it was always that line, but y'all loving people, y'all tried to blend us together. No. No, I don't gotta be none of them friends. None of y'all gotta call me. No, we good, right? You know why? Because I signed up. What did I sign up for? I signed up, right, to tell the truth. It's two things going on here. One, I signed up because I felt like I could give back to my community in a real sharp and a very helpful way, based off of the lifestyle I lived in Baltimore, Maryland, in them damn alleys, you know what I'm saying, from Park Heights, the Monroe Street, the Rogers Avenue, you know what I'm saying, Woodland Avenue, Oswego, like the whole thing, Shirley Avenue, you know what I'm saying, all that, Poplar Grove, Emerson Avenue. Well, I don't know where I haven't hustled at. Dangerous spots. I'm just lucky, right? Anyway, that's the one thing, right? Trying to give back to people that I took advantage of, you know what I'm saying, with something they couldn't handle. You know what I'm saying? Like to give something to people who already know like nobody can handle doing drugs. That's why alcohol is so crazy, because you drink too much and drive. That's why they got laws. That's why you go to jail for drinking and driving, because they already know. If you ever look at the amount that they say that you can't drive, that's barely a glass of drink, y'all. Yeah, sure. That's like a beer, if that. You really drink a whole beer and go take the test, you probably gonna fail it. All right. So they already know that human beings can't operate cars while drinking. We do it. We've done it, but you really can't do it. And it's that one time you kill everybody. Now, I've been in a head-on collision with a drunken driver. All jokes aside, we drive down, we Park Heights, we go and make that left on Rogers Avenue. This fool coming out of Rogers Avenue making a right. Instead of him making a right, he make a right into our damn lane and run into his head on. Thank goodness we was in a Volvo, right? Me, my mother, my little sister, right? Hit his head on. Yo, my head hit the windshield and cracked. But luckily it hit perfect. It hit right there. You know, it's like the hardest part of your body. Well, I don't know how scientific it is, but they say that. I cracked the windshield, so I ain't even get hurt. My mother, I think she broke her wrist and her daggone ankle. My sister, she just hit her head, right? A drunken driver. This dude was so drunk when he hit us, he couldn't get out the car. He started climbing out the window. As he was climbing out the window, y'all already know what it is. Like, you can't run into me head on and don't think I ain't gonna beat you up or swing on you or find a bat or something. It's going down. I caught him I beat him down. I beat the brakes off of him. Police came, police were like, yeah, you should have beat him. Police a trip. Anyway, so, okay. So the things that I did to the community, right? I signed up, right, to give back to them, right? And when I was trying to learn my coaching information to give back, I get caught up in playing Nuwapian games with the charlatan. You know what I'm saying? With the absolute nut case. You feel me? A cult. Well, a bona fide cult. I get caught in that, loving my people, wanting to know, you know what I'm saying? So he mixed the truth and falsehood, right? He was the top-notch pseudo to this day. You're not going to out-pseudo Malachi York. You're just not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it. He's a charlatan or pseudo and a damn pedophile. He did all that, right? He hit the trifecta, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I'm trying to get my story together, I run into this nonsense. So now you either can make it out the cult, right? You know what I'm saying? Or you stuck. Luckily, right, I was raised by my mother and my father, by my aunts and my uncle. Not too many people have those experiences, but I had all that love around me, all right? So for me, and to mention I wasn't broke, and I would never live on the damn land because they look very, very broke to me, and that's something I just never could do, especially being sober. Like man, maybe if I was strung out, I could live in an alley in a vacant car, but I gotta be strung out. But if I'm sober, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not living on the land, not doing that's a little bit too much for me and my taste, right? So I'm in this situation trying to figure out the story, and I'm hearing people say, well, you should read that book. but wait a minute. I'm reading the book. The book was called Jesus Found in Egypt. Not a bad book. Flim-flammery, but there was some things that was all right. But he had a list of sources in the back, had like Dr. Ben's book and all that. I was like, okay, so let me go get these books. But they was telling me, don't, you shouldn't read no other books. I said, well, how can I not read no other books when he wrote a book and got the damn sources where he get information from? What are you talking about? And they couldn't make no sense out of that. That's when I knew there's a chink in the arm around here. Then people used to call him pops and all that. Yeah. I don't need a dad. And he used to say he never was wrong. I don't know about that. Then I always was a guy that questioned. So I'm about to get in fights. Like it was a lot. Then they finally run up on the land, and I could have stayed in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to get arrested by the damn feds or some stupid nonsense like that. And then I found out what happened, what he did. I'm out of here. Okay? So, points I'm making here is I signed up for 2 reasons. One reason is to give back to the community that I decimated, right? And 2, to make sure that no Black person get caught up in a damn cult. 2 things, right? And that has fueled me. So I'm sorry if you got heroes and sheroes, right, that are charlatans. I'm sorry if your damn elder is a damn charlatan. So it's not my fault. Okay? So if you're selling cures for cancer, you're a daggone charlatan and a snake oil salesman, and it's a bunch of malarkey, and your credibility is horrible, and your character is absolutely terrible. Okay? So like, come on, man, like my mother died from cancer, man, like really, like think about a person's mentality when they're dying from cancer. They're at their weakest moments. Whenever you're about to die, or whenever you potentially have diseases that are killing you, you're at the mercy of the court, man. You can say what you want to say. Modern medicine ain't working. You're trying all of this, you're trying all that. See my mother go through it. You're trying Jesus Christ. See my mother go through it. None of that's working. Somebody say, look, we got this guy, Sadie Diet, you know what I'm saying? They can help you. You're gonna go for it, man. Trust me with that. I've seen it with my own eyes. So y'all can miss me with the Sadie nonsense. My cousin, you know what I'm saying? Quote unquote, considers himself, you know what I'm saying? Giving my mother the Sadie diet, the vegetables, the whole, whatever it was, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I ain't tripping off of eating good vegetables. No, that ain't the trip part. The trip part is that this woman is actually thinking that might change the conditions, and it didn't. And that's what I'm talking about. So, Sister Jackie, you know, you're my peoples, but that's a bunch of malarkey that you trying to defend that nut on that for. And anybody got something to say about me and Dr. say, don't kiss my black, y'all know what, because that's a bunch of malarkey, and his character is at question. His character is at total question, point blank. Now, I could have put his name in the title, which I didn't, right? I didn't because I might change it. But the reality is it character, y'all? Think about it. If you're selling cures for cancer, is that not character? I don't know. Some things you got to do by your damn self, right? As to not to get y'all in trouble. But I don't care about getting in trouble because I signed up for the damn trouble. I already knew I was going to be on the other side. And when I finally worked my way out of Nuwapianisms, right? When I finally recognized what a good book was, when I finally realized that science was undefeated and the way to get to your history is through the anthropology, okay? I was straight. So the young Pharaoh nonsense, malarkey. The whole Phil Valentine, all that was malarkey for me. You say, well, what about Sarah Stupid Sadie? What about Sarah? He was stupid. He wanted to be the man. He had a complex where all of a sudden the white people They ain't got nothing. That's dumb, yo. So you got the origin and spread of modern humans. Chapter 10 here, man. Y'all should read that, man. Like, read that. Read that. Okay? Read that. Like, the different skulls, right? Homo erectus. Somebody told me, yo, they ain't got no Homo erectus skull. I don't know what the group, I need to call. Let me see, man. Hold on, man. Like, I'm going to figure out that Hebrew name. Because you're a sucker, yo. All the way, a damn Hebrew trying to get with me. We'll make them famous, yo. Yeah. Man, make them famous. Crazy, yo. Bunch of nonsense, man. I don't even want to take that. I don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that. Shoot. I don't do that. So, you know, for me, man, I'm just trying to, I'm going to pull up the post too. I'm going to have some fun with it. Yeah. Definitely have some fun with it. And I just think, man, we need a heavier concentration of everybody dedicated to fighting this war of misinformation, man. And we can't, and we at a time right now where, I just hate to say it, all the stuff we've been talking about just came true. Like, it's crazy as hell, yo. I mean, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Like, who knew? Who knew that misinformation would literally cost you your life? Now, I used to say stuff like that, probably being drastic, but I kind of seen it. Like, man, if you can't determine if a person can cure cancer or not, then you're in trouble on basic things, right? And then I gave y'all the definition. Remember this for scientific literacy? Like, this is dope right here. Listen. Hold on. This is dope. All right. Scientific. Oh. Watch how dope this is. Oh, man. I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all this right here, man. Y'all read this, man. I want y'all to read this. Get y'all Real Black Atheist folder. Get y'all Real Black Atheist folder. Right? Or your pseudo killer folder, however y'all want it. Here, put that in there. All right. There you go. All right. We got timed out. We'll get timed out. Time them out. Well, you know what? I don't necessarily like, I ain't gonna go against the sister on time somebody out, but I think the freedom of speech is essential, man. But I don't want to get off course yet. I don't want to get off course yet. I want to stay right in this sweet spot I'm at right now. How do I get this off? God damn. Yeah, I want to stay right where I'm at. I think everybody should have that, right? I don't want to be the only one rapping on here. All right. So back to where I'm at. Let's organize this up a little bit. All right. Let me get you the Facebook post real quick so y'all understand why I signed up. Get back to the community as I have decimated it. That's one. And in trying to learn my history, I had to go through a bunch of bullshit, which was a waste of time. And I don't want y'all to go through that waste of time, right? Hey, man, thanks for that cash app right there, Brother Byron. Appreciate that, man. Good looking out, man. I appreciate all the donations y'all give me too, man. Really do. Absolutely appreciate that. Definitely do. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me get this real fast, y'all. Get to the Facebook post, right? You ain't no need to playing with them. Hold on. Shout out to B More, man. Shout out to brother E5. What's up, bro? B More, all right? Man, you know, my B More family, man, I appreciate y'all, man. All I've been through, man. It's time to, you know what I'm saying? It's time to really, really, really get Baltimore together. But I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed. You know what I'm saying? Let me read this. Let me see. Can I get you the thing? Let me show you where I'm at here. So, all right. 1 second. Read the Facebook post. So this whole thing started when I'm minding my business, teaching people, trying to give them right information. And, you know, charlatans like, oh yeah, I see you, Yancey. I ain't gonna say that with you, Yancey. So my post was, I said quack. Now I want y'all all to think about the quacks in our community and why I put them as quacks. Quack, one, a practitioner who suggests the use of substances or devices for, watch this, prevention or treatment of disease that are known to be ineffective. All right? Now we know that food has been ineffective in trying to cure cancer. Because it's a cell, cancerous cells, you know what I'm saying? And tumors and malignancy and all that nonsense that go with the cancer and the different varieties of cancer, right? So the question would be, well, what cancer did he cure? It's not just one cancer, yo. Not to mention different strands of cancer evolve. There's different types of cancer. So if you say you cured cancer on a whole, what are you really talking about here? What are we talking about here? Quackery. Y'all hear the ducks? Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, y'all hear the ducks, right? Quackery. Let me finish reading it. 2, a person who pretends to be able to diagnose or heal people, but is unqualified and incompetent. Divine suspect. Think about it. He gonna offer the community, what's it called? Something lungs? I don't even know the name of it. Oh, man. Hold on. Man. Something lungs, man. Some kind of lung nonsense. Hold on. Can't know the name of it. I can't even remember. It's so damn ridiculous. Clear lungs. Type in clear lungs, right? And understand, why would divine actually tell somebody to take that? Which is a part of traditional Chinese medicine. Like really. So divine suspect will come in with that gift of talk, with that Brooklyn magic, right? Knowing damn well that there's nothing that he had. He has nothing that could defeat a damn vaccine. Nothing. Nothing over there in that arsenal. Nothing. Nothing has been more effective for the last 325 years. And I'm not even going back to Africa. I'm strictly in the United States. 325 years of tested service of eradicating disease. Can somebody name me one herb that has eradicated a certain disease? Can I get that? Give me one. Right. It's not going to happen. It's not going down. It's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen. It is just not. It's not going that way. It's not. So after I posted the post, right? Y'all go right on Facebook and look at it and look at the post, right? Where you got Raw Born, shout out to Raw Born MBK, right? Let me hold on. I know I was reading on post. Let me do this because this was actually the first one. It say Raw Born, right? Thanks for your work and helping exposing Ron Shields. That's AKA Divine Suspect, the pseudo sophisticate. He has been targeted for misinformation during the pandemic. Okay, be on the lookout for a Hebrew with beady eyes claiming clear lungs can somehow help African people who have been exposed to coronavirus. Yeah, because the coronavirus also gives you that congestion in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Or that pneumonia in the chest. Okay, like all that. And that clear lungs, just what it says, it's supposed to clear your damn lungs out. Really? Is that what he's giving us in the middle of a damn pandemic? That's why he's a damn charlatan. And he doing it on purpose because as intelligent as he seems to be, he already read the studies, yo. He already know that that shit is not effective for that. He already knows this, but yet he still brings that and he has that little face, little head about this big, and he be like, yeah, bitty, 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 bitty. You know how he do, bitty, 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 bitty. Use all the words, all out of context, talking crazy, right? And then say clear lungs. He already know that that shit don't work. But anything to go against me, anything. So here's the running joke. Brother Unc is trying to make everybody take vaccines. No. I'm not trying to make nobody do anything. I'm simply educating, right, our community on vaccines because I remember a time when I was a Nuwapian and we was anti all of that, right? But there wasn't a clear way to get the information. Okay, it just wasn't. It was all over the place. Now that I know something about what the information really is, like now I can categorize it and I can give it back to y'all on how to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I just didn't know. So I would read an article on vaccines was good, read an article on vaccines was bad, and I couldn't find a determination on what to do. Now that I have it, I feel like I need to tell y'all. Now, as for y'all taking the vaccine, y'all don't gotta take no damn vaccine. Me and my family is. I don't care if y'all catch corona and die. That ain't my fault. So no, I'm not trying to make you get your babies vaccinated. I'm not saying do none of that. I'm simply educating you on the differences between vaccines and herbs and the harmful effects of not taking certain things based off of the viciousness of viruses, pathogens, bacteria. Okay, I'm just saying, like you out there in the wide open. You like it 3000 BCE sometime when you talk about not taking the vaccine. You're exposing yourself to a lot of things. Simple as that. So whether you take them or not, that's on you. Okay? I'm just advocating the proper information so you know the difference. You need to know that it's more dangerous to drive a car. You know what I'm saying? Than take a vaccine. You just need to know that. It's more dangerous. You stand a better chance of getting struck by lightning than dying from vaccination and getting harmed for vaccination. I just need to put that out there for all y'all that's acting like, oh, they dangerous. Whatever, man. Clear lungs is clearly dangerous. Clearly. Huh. What's up, Sister CK? How you doing?
Yeah, you got going on tonight.
Hey, you know what I got going on. I got it going on. You know what it is. All the Facebook joints, the whole 9 yards. You know what it is.
Man, them pseudos be coming for you on your post, man. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to fight multiple people here. Where y'all sources at?
All day. Yep, easy work though.
Everybody pushing that the hydroxychloroquine, and I'm like, yo, they been debunked that joint like months ago. Like, I'm like, man, like I've never seen so many people pushing that joint all because of this one lady talking on the at the White House, but nobody fact checks nothing, so they just repost and say, oh, they've been had a cure, blah blah blah. And I'm like, man, y'all just trying to kill people, yo. I'm like, goodness, like, I mean, You have cell phones in the palm of your hand. Like literally. Just type in, hey, what is this drug? What is it used for? Okay, it was using it for, antiviral for some malaria and some lupus and all this other craziness. But I remember you talked about it on your show, I think back in May or something like that, where Sean had brought up some articles and they were saying how they were using it at first and it appeared to be working, but it was causing like all kinds of problems, like with people's hearts and stuff.
Mm.
It was killing people. So they were like, nah, we're not gonna use this no more. we finna try something else, man.
Oh man. So yeah, you said that lady was standing in front of the White House?
I don't know. I don't watch TV, so I
She's
be
not in
running
front of
into
the White
stuff.
House.
You know what I mean? Like at my job, they be having they be watching
She's not in front of the White House though.
yeah, people be watching the news at my job. So I just happen to be walking past. I'm like, what is this crazy? You know what I mean? And of course, everybody was sharing it on Facebook, and you know how reliable Facebook is. I mean, they're getting better at putting a hamper on the misinformation, but yikes. I was like, man, she just went down pseudo memory lane. Like she just hit all the points. And I was like, wow, like they let the lady go up there and speak all that. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
man,
think they just put out there, right?
I was like, they trying to kill people, man. I just don't understand it. It's like, man, you have all of these people that are actually working with, trying to figure out a cure or at least a vaccine. You didn't think that you couldn't get one of those people to speak? You had to get this lady that's a pediatrician. You know what I mean?
Who a pediatrician?
I think the black lady that was
Yeah, she no
she I think
damn
I think she was
pediatrician.
Nigerian. She's a pediatrician at a
Man,
clinic in Texas, but she also is a pastor.
no, her date the
Man.
two they side by side each other in the same strip mall. How about that?
Lord
Did you know that?
mm
Did you know that? Yeah, she's bananas. See, now she's the most bananas person I've ever heard promote that. So anyway, let me get
Oh,
back to these
Sosa
folks.
said it wasn't at the White House. Well, where was it? Like it looked like it was in front of some kind of building
Green
or something.
screen. Probably was a green screen. That's
Oh,
how.
it was a green screen?
No, I'm just joking, but that's how silly it was. The whole thing was silly. Yeah, the whole thing was just
Oh,
bananas.
man. She can say whatever the hell she want, but she need to lose her mother flipping license. I know that much. You can't be treating children thinking that, talking about some demon sex and all kind of craziness. And alien sperm.
Yeah,
Man,
aliens and
when
all
Sean
that.
sent
So
that
Doc,
video, I died, yo. I literally died. I was like, man, like, I don't care what nobody say, like we all of us, even those of us that seem like we somewhat okay in the head, we all need to be psychologically evaluated, man. Oh.
yeah, we do. I can agree to that. Now let me read this next post. It says, now, Sister Jackie got me hot for defending Dr. Sabi on some nonsense. So I said, y'all say thanks to the lovely Sister Jackie, one of my good friends, for this post. Okay? She's taking up for Sabi like he really cured cancer, which he said he did. This post for you. Let me introduce myself again. My name is God Killer, and I bang on the pseudoscientists 8 to 80, blind, crippled, crazy, living or dead. That is what I signed up for. So if some of your heroes and elders get beat up or caught in the crossfire, so what? I do it to give back to my community because I poisoned it for 20 years. So frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Peace to the sisterhood and those who love truth. All right. Of course, I got, Dr. Sabi picture on here and a snake oil salesman, because that's what it is, right? All right. Then somebody got slicker, so I upped the ante. I do another post. See, every time you try to defend Sadie out in the public with the foolery, I got to go in. I said, thanks to the great Sister Jackie again. And she will cuss me out for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Sabi's Grand Master Teacher, Arnold Earnhardt. Did I say it right? Earnhardt.
Yeah, that's all.
Let's read on Earnhardt real quick. In opposition to medical science that asserts, watch this, y'all, white blood cells, right, are important components of the immune system. Earnhardt believed that white blood cells were caused by consuming mucus-forming foods, right, and as waste material poisons the blood. This fool is crazy, y'all. Listen. His ideas about diet and disease have no scientific basis and have been criticized by medical experts as dangerous. This is who Sabi, okay, took his ideas from. And y'all can go look that up immediately. I'm gonna give the name again. Arnold Earnhardt. What's good, Sean? See you, bro. Spears of the Nazi, man. In your stores, click that button, man, and get the Spears of the Nazi. So yeah,
What up, what up, CK?
on, bro?
Chilling, man. Going in as usual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no choice, bro. Like, you know, people like Divine Suspect. I'm just trying to feel like a debate, conversation. I'm trying to figure out what do you think we're gonna have a conversation about? What could he possibly say?
He does a lot of things for attention.
Is that what it is? Sympathy.
He does a whole lot for attention. And that's really all it is. You know what I mean? If you minding your business, right? You posting something, like why he come to your post? Like out of all the stuff he kicking, he didn't have to come to your post, but he came to your post. And then him and his flunkies, like, yo, like, it's Facebook, yo. Like, you post your opinions. We don't even go looking for you to argue with you when you say some dumb stuff. So why is you looking for an argument? Like, it's not that serious, bro. If you serious about it, you put the science behind it. But
Yeah.
I think he want to argue herbs. You know what I mean? But then, I don't know. I really don't think that he's scientifically literate. I just think that he plays this game very well because he does like what most pseudos do, and read these documents and that make everybody think that he's actually that smart.
Correct.
And then he plays on people's ignorance. But for example, let me give you an example, yo. All right, so I don't want people to think I'm just talking about the man to be talking about. I'm gonna give you an example. All right, so this is the best way to actually do it. So Divine was explaining what I might be pronouncing it wrong. Inferons and ferions.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's explaining inferions. He's reading an article actually, and what he's doing is he's explaining inferions in humans and bats, but he's confusing you because he's making you think that it's got something to do with you, and then next thing you know, he flips it and then he gets back to bats, and then he talks about how the bat's immune system is and all of these things, right? This was in March. Now you would think that if the brother's explaining this or kicking this information, then that he sees the benefits of vaccines, right? Especially when he had them kidney stones, right? He was up in there getting these shots.
Man.
But he just flim-flammed on the whole post. So I'm listening to it, and all it is he's reading something and he's mixing and matching, he's confusing people with what he's talking, so you can't get a clear angle on what he's going to say. So what he's going to do is he's going to lean on that source and say, well, this is what I was explaining. Ain't that what this is saying? This is saying exactly what I was saying. No, what was you reading, bro?
Yep, what was you reading? But it never matched up with the conversation, though. That's the whole point how he do it, though.
Nope.
That's the point I'm trying to get everybody to see. I see you, High School. What's up, man? Shout out, man. I seen that donation too, High School. You was a man of your word, High School 45. Appreciate that, bro. Good looking out. Good looking out. Also want to post something, Dr. Yaya. Shout out to Dr. Yaya. She has a GoFundMe. We want to support that. It's a positive GoFundMe, as a matter of fact. Hold on. Let me get y'all with this real quick here. Go ahead, Sean. Let me grab this thing real fast.
Did you say you finna get some snake oil?
Nah. Boy, that's crazy, yo. That's funny, yo.
But anyway, yeah, like you were saying earlier, though, about if you're having a vaccine conversation and somebody jumps on your purse with a herb, they don't really understand what they're talking about. This is their argument, and I think that they're not understanding your argument. Their argument is that herbs help aid, right? They help aid somewhere in the immune system, because that's all people been talking about. Herbs are healthy for you. You know, it helps build up your immune system and all these different things. But they don't know that herbs aren't building an immune response against a pathogen. So they are lost on that point, and they're arguing two different things, and they're not understanding clearly what you're saying on that post. And then I kept on trying to tell Divine and Jackie, who want to get mad every now and then, and that's fine. She has a right to get mad at whoever she want to get mad at. But I was trying to tell them that what you're asking and saying in the post is they're not comprehending.
They
want to be combative when you're sitting here and you're saying what you're saying. What herb causes an immune response against a pathogen?
None of them.
It is crystal clear what we're asking. So how can it cause an immune response if it cannot recognize a pathogen?
It's a fact, bro.
They don't want to understand the question. You was clear, precise, and all that.
Now they can't, if they understand the question, there ain't no need for them to be on the damn post, because food and herbs and with vitamins, none of that do that. No matter what they say, like, it just doesn't happen in the real world. It happens in their world, but it does not happen in the real world. It happens in the pseudo world, absolutely. All these things occur. Absolutely. So, man, I already pretty much know what it is when it comes to that, yo. Yep. So yeah, I put in the chat. I thought I put this in the chat real quick. I want y'all to support Fans for the Elderly, man. All right. Fans for the Elderly. All right, it's hot out there. And you know, elderly brothers and sisters need fans, man, which is important. All right, so we need to support that. I'll put the link in there. 1 second. Hold on, Sean.
Do you think? All right, so while you're doing that, I do want to deal with see what people heads at today. I wonder if if they read the article about the kids, the Boy Scout kids, not really Boy Scout kids, but it was a camping trip in Georgia, and 260 kids are all infected, kids and teens infected with COVID-19 at a sleepaway camp in Georgia. Y'all playing games out here, yo. Yep, the camp attendees included 120 staff members, 138 people training for staff positions who arrived on June 21. The report said the average age of staff and trainees was 17 years old and the average age of campers was 12. All the camp attendees were required to provide documentation of negative COVID tests no more than 12 days before arriving. Still, a negative COVID test would not guarantee that no one would bring the disease to the camp, given that people did not need to quarantine before coming and may have caught the disease shortly before or after their test. Yep. Your little campers catching the COVID. That's on my Facebook page too, by the way. Also, man, I tagged you. I know you're busy, but I tagged you to a video of Walker Sade. The sister went live. She's a traveling nurse, and she talked about what they're using to try to slow down, combat, or fight against COVID-19. She even brings up zinc. She brings up a whole bunch of stuff, and in it all, she says ain't none of that stuff working. None of that stuff that the pediatrician. The pediatrician who says that they're getting alien DNA in sperm says heals. None of that stuff. She ain't the only one. There's a gang of if you go look at Twitter accounts for medical for like all them MDs, they got Twitters. They got this MD trail line, and they all saying that stuff that she's spitting ain't working. She needs to be more honest about it. But here we go. We got all our people caught up in the flim.
Flam, bam, bam. Now hold on 1 second, man. Yeah, here go the GoFundMe right here. I think I put the link in there, man. Fans for the elderly, man. Shout out to Dr. Yaya, man. And yeah, she's going around giving fans to the elderly.
Yeah. So yeah, we had Rob Rich on last week, right? All right, so he doing a little better. So I sent him the link, yo, because he want people to hear this, yo. He don't sound nothing like he did last week.
Yeah, he was done.
Now
you gonna cut off my advertising right here, man. I'm trying to get this GoFundMe.
Sorry, yo. Go ahead, yo. I was just letting you know.
All right, got you. You ain't have to let me know you good with that. I mean, you good. Good with that, man. Anyway, fans for the elder, y'all. Go ahead, man. The sisters going around actually giving out these fans to the brothers and sisters, the elderly that need it. I think it's an important cause, man. And y'all know Dr. Yaya, man. She's a mental health professional. Okay, she's active in her community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me in the middle of a heat wave. So yeah, step up to that, man. 5, 10 hours, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? I made my donation. And this is a little small thing, man. All right, but every little bit count, man. Simple as that. All right, Sean, go ahead, man. What you saying, man?
Nah, I ain't mean to be rude like that. Yeah, support Dr. Yaya. She's always been a blessing. Yeah. So we got to make that happen. I'm gonna put something in there for you too, Dr. Yaya. But I mean, I just think that not only have we lost our minds, we freaking out. You know what I mean? And we thinking that we hear these words like zinc and we, hydrochloroquine, and we think that all these things gonna solve a problem, yo. Like these things, herbs ain't causing immune response against this. Nothing is working. It's mutating. This is not what you think that it is. This is a serious game. It's bagging people all the way down. It's bagging people all the way down to the point that some people can't stay in the fight. They begging to get out of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Going through this whole process, trying to quarantine and then letting the worst of it pass, yo. It is taking a mental and physical effect on women and men. And here we are playing games with, this is the whole argument, This is why people like your boy popped up on the post. It's because they think that herbs and doing natural treatments is going to stop a novel strand of a virus we've never seen before.
Man, if it wasn't novel, none of that nonsense would stop it. How about that? Let's get to it. It's not happening, man. All right? It's not happening. You wish. Don't you wish you could take some vitamin C and it all be gone? Don't you wish you could eat some elderberries and it all be gone? Don't you wish your diet was as clean as the Egyptians and it all be gone? Don't you wish? Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sean,
check this out, Mm-hmm. I got some zinc in me right now, yo. I ain't fighting out a lick of COVID. Look at my bottle, yo.
What you got?
Right there, right? 23% DV iron, 60% DV zinc.
I done drunk mine.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just drinking a little blueberry protein, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I done drunk all my vitamin, I ain't saying don't take your vitamin, don't eat right though. That's a must. Get that fuel right in the body. That fuel. So okay, I've been around a little bit. If you go to chapter 5 in this book, anthropology book, all right. All right.
Yeah, I just had my son go get my book.
You got that one? You got this one?
Yeah, I got that book.
Oh, that's a sturge book, ain't it, yo? Oh, you wouldn't snuck. Yep. You wouldn't snuck that. Don't be sneaking.
Remember, I told you we got that book in the New Black Knowledge.
No, you don't. I can't never. No, you don't. No, I will not let you get that one off. No, we don't got that, sir. Can't get it off.
Yeah,
can't get it off. No, we can't. Tried it.
What do you mean?
Bet you can't get it off right now, so I can put a picture and show people something. I bet you can't.
What do you mean? Sheffrin was the one that gave it to me, and I put it in the Discord. So
okay, well, how about
you at chapter 5? You at chapter 5?
Yeah. You got the daggone book. Nah, you my man.
On, yo.
Yeah,
play with me, yo.
Yeah. How much you paid for it, yo?
I don't want to talk about all that. Nah, I ain't paid for it. He talking to me or CK?
Oh,
CK talking about free. She got it in the server. Send it to us right now so I can pull up a page.
You do realize you are in the Discord server, right?
I'm not in that server right now, man. I don't even know how to get to it. Definitely can't get to it on my computer.
Yes, you can. All you got to do is type in discord.com and then sign in. And then just type part of the title of the name book in the search engine and it'll pop up.
So
but it's definitely in there.
You're not going to send it to me. All right. I tried and couldn't get it.
How? What do you mean? Sheffrin sent it to you and me that same night on the live stream.
And it never worked.
Yes, he figured out what he did wrong. How did you forget this?
Kyle in the building. All right. What up? Rob. What up?
So now I got to prove you wrong.
Yeah, you got to prove me wrong. Yo.
Shameful. What's the name of the damn book?
The book is...
Yeah, there you go right there, CK. You see it?
Anthropology, Appreciating Human Diversity.
Okay, I'm just going to type in part of the
It's got to be this edition, too.
Yep.
It should be that one.
Oh, it should be.
No, they got many editions.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kyle, what is that Hebrew guy name, man? What's going on, Kyle?
Wait, hold up. What edition is it again?
Huh?
What edition?
What edition? The fifth? Oh, it ain't no fifth. What edition is it? Hold on.
It says Anthropology and Appreciating Human Diversity by Conrad
14.
Yes, it's been in the Discord server since May.
I bet you won't pull that up, though. Get like some herbs.
It is in there. It is literally.
Yeah, open it up, though, CK. Why are you talking? Open it up, CK. Go do that. Run that.
What?
Yeah, run that. Run that.
I don't understand how you don't believe me when you were there.
Because I tried and I got frustrated. Yo, like I ain't no dummy at this. I know
yes,
how to
initially, because you'll remember on the live stream, I was getting mad at Sheffrin because he kept sending it to us, but it wasn't working. But once we were off the air, he figured out what he was doing wrong and he sent it to me.
All right, well, it would have been nice to send that to let me know. See, I'm still on that page when it wouldn't work. Remember?
Chat with us. He sent it to you and me.
Yeah, and it didn't work. Am I correct? Come on.
It did work.
All right, CK. Well, make it work. Then,
but
CK.
I'm not gonna lie, this book is big as hell. It's like 100 megabytes, so it takes like forever to pull up.
Oh, now, oh, man.
But it is in there. If you just type in anthropology in the search engine on the Discord server.
So basically, you're just not gonna pull it up. Just say
I am trying to pull it up.
Oh, I believe it's in the Discord. Everybody go to Discord if you want to read the book.
It's actually a decent amount of anthropology books in there. It's like, what, 10 of them in there?
Let me go. We need to go to this page right here, y'all. All right. My favorite page. It ain't necessarily my favorite page.
See? Somebody in the chat that's
talking
in
about
the
you on page 94.
Are
you talking about page 94, 95?
So they got vaccines in this book too, don't they?
Come on,
Yeah. Where you at? Page 45? 94.
Shame.
You got Charles Darwin. Yeah. Oh, you mean the evolution joint? The Adam Eve, the Noah Ark story? Yo, you tripping. You said 94, right?
Yeah, I thought that's where you was going.
No. You know I'm going to the skin map part, though. Hey, Kyle.
What up? What up?
Man, what's his name?
Kyle.
What's his name?
CK, what's up? Dude's name was
Moshe.
Yashar. That's that nigga name.
Ashard.
Nah, Yashar.
What? Yashard?
Yeah, he go by General Yashar.
What?
He goes by General Yashar. He's very passionate too, apparently.
But who made him a damn general, though?
Hey, man, I didn't ask no more questions. I didn't call him a fucking general, man. When you in the presence of a general, you shut the hell up. I just shut the hell up and, hey, I don't know if nigga arm me or not, but I ain't finna call his bluff.
Yo, General, yo, with BBs, yo. I'm gonna call his bluff. You bluff. Oh, yeah, page 123, Sean.
We got an echo, family.
You the only one echo. We ain't got no echo.
I'm already there.
You there, right?
Look what I got. Look what I got highlighted though on page 122.
Melanin? Yeah, the melanin is, yeah. So also I'm gonna let you know that we got some elders that just had some bad information. That don't make them pseudo. They just had bad information, like Frances Cress Welsing. She just got onto some bad information. And, you know, that one, I can't think of the guy's name. He got him with the melanin. He got all of them with the melanin. What's the doctor name, though? His name. I can't think of his name. He pseudorized the whole community with melanin. And whenever people talk about melanin, they using that nonsense. All right. You pull it up yet, CK?
Hold on, stand by.
Oh, we don't stand. See, who got that much time to do that with that? Man. See, that's all I'm saying. That's all I was trying to tell you.
I may have to just pull it up from mine because it's just taking too long to pull up.
Right, that's what I was just trying to tell you. I ain't got time for that. I'm in the middle of trying to rock out and rock and roll.
Stand by.
Stand by. I see you got Rob Rich. How you doing, brother? And I see
Good, brother. Hey, can I share my story?
what? Can you do what?
Can I share my story?
Your what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can't understand what you're saying, man.
I said, can I share my story, brother?
Yeah, you can share. Yeah, you can tell your story, man. It's a continuation from last week, right?
Yeah, yeah. But um it's actually a herbal story that I got.
A what?
A herbal story.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I shared it with brother Wujal last night. You know what I mean? And I want to share it with y'all.
All right, go ahead, man.
I like like 5 years ago, I was actually with Wapner, right? And, and then in 2016, I was diagnosed, you know what I'm saying, with diabetes, right?
Mm.
So so when I was diagnosed, my A1C was 12, right? So the doctor gave me the medicine and all that, So um, I'm taking the medicine like I'm supposed to. 6 months later, my my A1C went down to 9, right? So my one of the brothers in Wunawap, they were like, man, listen, you don't need that medicine, man. Listen, I got some herbs for you. Take these herbs, you gonna be good, right? and do this diet, you gonna be good. So come to find out, it's the Dr. Sebi diet, right? And there's the herbs that they follow, you know. So I was like, okay, cool. And I actually was going to my doctor every 3 months. So I skipped one of the 3 months appointments. I'm taking these herbs on time, everything. I'm like, shit, I'm about to go to my doctor and show her this shit. Um, these herbs work, right? So I skipped one of the 3 months appointment. 6 months later, I started feeling bad. So I made an appointment. I was like, damn, something ain't right. So I made my appointment, and my doctor was like, you missed your 3 month appointment. What's up with that? I was like, yeah, I was taking these herbs and stuff like that, you know, and it's supposed to, and doing this diet, so it's supposed to work or whatever. And she was like, okay, well, let me take your blood and stuff. And where I go at, they got their own lab. You know what I mean? So everything come back in like 8 to 15 minutes, right? So she was like, well, I'll take your blood and stuff like that. So boom. But I meant to say, when I was taking my medicine, I got down to 9, right? From 12 to 9 A1C. So when I started taking these herbs, I was not at 9 A1C. When I found out I was diabetic, I was at 12 A1C. Okay. All right. So fast forward. Now the doctor's like, all right, let me take your blood. So she took my blood. She came back and she was like, so you wasn't taking your medicine? And I was like, no, I was taking these herbs. She was like, well, I got bad news for you. I was like, what's that? She was like, your A1C is 15.4. Like, 15.4? Well, when I was diagnosed, I was at 12. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm taking these herbs and on this diet, like, everything should be fine. She was like, no. She was like, no, it ain't fine. Like, we might need to admit you to a hospital, you know? So, she put me on 2 medicines this time, and 6 months later, I got back down to 9, and a year later, I got down to 6.4, and she was like, you basically no longer a diabetic because you took your medicine and everything good now. Like 6.4, you know, basically, as long as you take your medicine. She took me off the second medicine and just kept me on the metformin. So like right now I'm on metformin and I'm good. You get what I'm saying? But them herbs almost messed me up. You get what I'm saying? If I kept dealing with them herbs, basically I would have died from diabetes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Herbs, man.
Of course. It's a hell of a story right there, brother. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you got more heart than me, yo. Man, I ain't buying.
Oh yeah. In conclusion, I am no longer a Nuwapian for about 3-4 years. And like I let that shit go. After that, no sir.
They had you on the herb. That's crazy. Who is this Ogun Wealth? Who is that? What's good? Welcome to the show.
Boom.
What's up?
What's up, big bro? What's happening?
How you doing, man? What it do?
Coolin'.
What's on your mind, man?
Just talking about show some love, tuning in.
Appreciate
enjoy
that.
Enjoy when you go in like that, cause people, them
Tripping.
dude playing with folk lives and shit.
It sure is. Playing with your life. It's not a joke.
And just on another topic, I hate this, change the topic. I was just saying, it really kind of fall under the category. Garfield had played Young Pharaoh today. And I actually just sat down and listened because I never really listened to him. So on the topic of health, there's something wrong with that boy. That's who need a mental health. That's who need to go see a therapist.
Shit. Taking advantage, man, of people's ignorance, man.
Yeah.
No, bro. Hey, bro, telling the truth. That boy has a mental illness, like for real.
I just got a bad character, man. You know he lying, just like all of them. They go for Dr. Sadie. All of them know they lying. Like who the hell you think you is can pop out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? Make 50,000, 60, 70,000 off of the black community. You know what I'm saying? No lab, no testing, no nothing. All of them, man. We call them charlatans, man. And they take advantage of you wanting to understand your story and you wanting to have a better way, yo. Like it's all in the mix, yo. Like it is. So nah, man, them dudes, it's nothing to me with that. It's a bunch of crap.
Right, brother. Yeah. Once I got that reading, the 15.4 on my A1C, I started thinking, like logically thinking, right? And I was like, damn, this person who say they have a cure for me, for my diabetes, tell me go to my doctor and get diagnosed and come to them and get a treatment. That don't sound right, right? So they should have a herb where they can, prick my finger and drop my blood on the herb and say, okay, you got this, right? like, it's logical. Like, shouldn't you have something to be like, okay, put your blood on this, and okay, now I know you got diabetes, or now I know you got cancer, right? Like that's what the doctors do. They send it off to a lab. The lab say, okay, you got this, right? So we all got to start thinking logically, like, how can somebody give you a cure for something that they can't diagnose? You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to be smart, man. That's all I wanted to say.
No, we're not smart because it's our psychology, and we've had a history that makes us more vulnerable to this type of stuff. I see you, King Sosa. What's good, brother? How you doing, man? Pseudo killer on deck. What's up with you, man?
Much, man. Posted. Hey, yeah, I saw you. So you got into it with Shaw. I know you're Shaw. Dealing with Shaw. Like your boy, crazy man. Like he is straight up like anti-science. Anything a white person say, he disagrees with it off the bat. He one of them dudes. Yeah. Straight Bible dude.
Yeah, but
crazy
no,
ass time.
I told him I would no longer talk to him about nothing until he's able to talk about anything without using white people's sources and white people writings. You feel me? Like that's my challenge to him. Hassad the Ninja, the General Ninja. Right. Yeah. Talk about the Bible, you know what I'm saying, without white sources. You can't even talk Bible because they constructed that, the Bible. You reading in English. The King James Version, you get more white than that. Yeah. I hope that's all I'm gonna talk. Since he's such a flaming idiot, that's all I want to hear. Dude, talk to me about the Bible and don't speak to me in English neither, bro. That's white man's language. Don't want to hear it. Huh. Let me hear it.
What you want him to talk to you on?
The Hebrew. Yeah, to show you how much an idiot you is. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. 19 years old, dummy.
These
19,
dudes,
yo.
man.
19, yo. I can't believe it, yo. I can't believe it,
therapy,
yo. He's
man.
gone, yo. That's all right. He's gonna have a couple years, yo. He changes that up when some money need to come in for real. He'll change it up. Yeah, we all get the. Yeah, hey Sean, where you at, Sean?
Yeah, I'm sending you that link.
I'm right here, yo.
Yeah, this book is serious right here, yo. Oh my goodness.
I can't find it, CK.
Yeah, just type in anthropology. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna pull up like 16 things that because I typed like I think I put like 10-ish anthropology books in there. But just scroll down to the one by Conrad Katak. So I just sent you the link. I'm
on 123.
I just had to go through my Google Drive. It was taking too long to pull up.
You put the link back here in the chat?
No, I sent it to your phone.
To my phone. I need a way to show the audio.
What's the author?
Hold on. Stand by. I got you.
So we got.
I'm gonna put it in the Zoom back chat.
All right. So we got on page 122. We got melanin. In case y'all don't know what melanin is, melanin is simply sunscreen produced by skin cells responsible for pigmentation. Those skin cells are called melanocytes. All right, y'all. Okay.
OG, I can ask you a question, big bro.
What's good?
So my melanin can't stop no bullets.
Hell to the man, it went straight through me like it wasn't there, bro. Bullets be hot.
Yeah.
Bullets be so hot, yo, that you actually get burns. You actually get burns. That's crazy. That's how quick it's moving, yo. Actually get burns. All right,
what page you reading from? What page you reading from? I'm trying to follow.
Page 122. They say you need access, miss. I just sent a request. See, who can go through all this to get your book, CK? Who actually?
Jesus Christ, come on.
That's my point. Like I couldn't go through all that. I just got frustrated. Maybe when I was 19, I could have did it. But at 53, come on. Did that work? Man.
I thought I did it right.
No, you didn't. You Google Drive me.
Do you have access now? I just turned the link sharing on, so it might work now. Good. If not, I'll send it again.
No, I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna try it one more time. We're gonna try it one more time. Okay.
But it is definitely in the Discord. It's like 97 megabytes. I'm surprised I was able to put it in there. I think the most I can do is 100.
There she go, ladies and gentlemen. She came through.
That means I was telling the truth, correct?
Yeah, but the truth was so long and I was wrong.
Thank you, CK. We appreciate.
I ain't want the dang on truth, Sean. Just give me a lot of the truth. Can't bear the truth from this one. You know, I'm a straight guy.
If anybody in the chat wants the book, just join the Discord server and you can snatch up whatever books you feel like grabbing, or science articles for that matter.
All right, so we're gonna go to the
MBK Discord for life.
That's the MBK way.
Every day, all day.
May take you a couple of hours, but you're gonna get it. All right, so this is what I wanted to show y'all. This is very interesting, right? What I've been trying to tell you, like you can't talk evolution and don't talk skin. You can't talk vaccines without talking evolution. So I'm not understanding why anybody has anything to say about any vaccines and herbs if they do not understand evolution. Like Sean said, the virus mutates, right? Evolution, simple as that. But they got 6 strands. Sean say 9, I say 6. How many strands is it, Sean?
I ain't said no 9 strands.
You did one time. You did. I swear you did.
I said 6.
Oh. I said, all right,
We still on the D strand.
I'm on the D. Nah, that is the one that's spread around the earth more than any of them. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, but we on the D strand. If it was 9, we would be further along down the alphabet.
Oh shit. Well, I told you I ain't go to college, didn't I? Oh man, so you mean to tell me that the day going? Are you serious? Hold on. Okay. Is this it that I finally get it, ladies and gentlemen? Drum roll. Oh man. Oh, that's page. You know I'm looking for the actual. Man. Yeah, this is Sir's book right here, y'all. Y'all gotta go to that server and get that.
Yeah. There's at least, I think, 9 or 10 other anthropology books. One on
you need that. This goes out for the idiot Hebrew. The idiot Hebrew. The general.
There's one on the what do you call it? There's one on the Khoisan. I think there's a couple different ones, and it's like 16. It's like, let me stop lying. It's like 10. It's like 10. Maybe 12.
Oh, they also talking about placement of continents at the end of the Mesozoic. Let me scratch my chin. So you know this doesn't care.
I have I forgot to mention this. I should have mentioned this like months ago. My bad, y'all. I also got check out the Job's book in there as well, digital for free.
No, we're gonna buy that. I'm not doing
one. I'm just saying, like, no, I'm just saying, like, you know, like if you already have the book, but maybe you want to show something on screen, you know, the barbarism and civilization, that one's in there.
Yeah, y'all go buy that, man. Go support that. We see that right here, y'all. The place in the continent is the end of the Mesozoic. Look up what the Mesozoic is.
That's interesting.
That's 65 million years ago, y'all. So why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you this? It say when the Mesozoic era ended and the Creozoic began some 65 million years ago, North America was connected to Europe, but not South America. So when they tell you that they walked from somewhere to somewhere, they couldn't have did it, y'all. They would have had to walk across the ocean. Have you ever heard them say, we walked over here? How? Couldn't have did it. Hey, by the way, at 65 million years, there's no Homo sapiens sapiens. All right, but this is what I want to show you. I like this. I'm gonna put this in a presentation. Yo, you can put me up. 122. Is this it? Okay, anthropods, family.
No, you got to go up, man. You're in 137.
I know. I'm just showing you these different the place of human Homo sapiens in the zoological taxonomy. Y'all see that, right? Everything is in the book, man. Sean got the book, ain't telling nobody. He's been sneaking it for years.
Yeah, I've been having it for a few years.
Yeah, it's just the book I used to beat everybody up. I ain't lost with it yet. Oh, come on, CK. It's not loading.
What?
Really, CK? Homogeny.
We on chapter 6, yo.
I can't get there, yo. Apes, gibbons, orangutans.
Control fine, yo.
Oh, don't try to spin it. All right, here
There
we
you
go.
go. Yeah.
Willis.
You want to know why you haven't downloaded the book yet?
Man, I ain't know how to do all that.
Jesus,
Yeah, I like the book for that particular reason, yo. You read a chapter, you read the summary of the chapter, and then you take the test.
Correct. Say it again.
You
Take
read the chapter.
damn test.
You read the chapter, you read the summary to the chapter, and then you take the test, yo.
Guess what I got the book? It's a college book. Okay. All right. It was my ex-wife book. I take all her daggone books. There you go.
Who book was it?
College book. Yeah. My ex-wife book. Let me see.
You stole it from her.
Nah. You know, at the end of the semester, you can sell them back. I'm like, no, don't sell that back. Okay, so here we go, y'all.
Yeah, there we go, right there. 6.1 recap.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, finally got it. Like that. So we right here, y'all. We can start with the skin real quick. Not to mention that all of them nuts talk crazy against anthropology. That's why they charlatans, yo. Because they do not understand the human body and how it works. So how can you be a medical profession? Well, how can you be helpful to our community when you don't understand how the body works? Divine know damn well ain't no clear lungs gonna do nothing for you.
So quit laughing.
Come on, man. So this is important. You got advantages and disadvantages depending on your environment. Dark and light skin color. Okay. Also, what's this? Also shown are cultural alternatives that can make up to biological disadvantages and examples of natural selection. Operating today in relationship to skin color. So dark skin. Okay, dark skin is what? Melanin is a natural sunscreen. So if they talking anything besides it's a natural sunscreen is pseudo information. Understand how the body works, period. And when you start to understand how the body works, then you can understand what can work in your body and what can't work. Simple. So here's some advantages. Okay. In the tropics, sunscreen, it screens out the UV. Now, why am I saying? Because remember, your skin is your first defense, right? And your immune system, am I right or wrong? So the skin is the largest organ, right? Right. Yeah. First thing is blocking out from killing you is the UVA rays, the UV rays. Simple as that. It say reduces susceptibility to folic destruction. Once again, reduces susceptibility to folic destruction and thus to NTDs, including spina bifida. Okay, NTDs is neural tube disorders. Okay, prevents sunburn and thus enhances sweating. So with dark skin, brown skin have what? Enhanced sweating. What's this word? Thermogulation. Modulation. Did I say that right? I think I did. Okay.
Thermoregulation.
Thermoregulate.
Yeah, you said it. Thermoregulation.
Okay, now what's this next one say, Sean? Read this next one for me. What?
Reduces disease susceptibility. Reduces.
Y'all hear that, right?
Yes, sir.
So use the facts at your hand to talk about your beautiful brown and dark skin. Use real anthropology information. Reduces risk of skin cancer, correct?
Correct.
Now, what's the disadvantages?
Outside tropics reduces UV absorption, increases susceptibility to rickets, osteoporosis.
So what can you do? What is your cultural alternatives when you live in North America? Do what, y'all?
Foods, vitamin D supplements. In action today in Eastern Asia is northern UK and newt with modern diets. You want to move on to light skin?
Yeah, let's move to light skin.
Yeah, and African Americans, like you know, the average rate for vitamin D deficiency is 40%. So we like double that there, man. Almost double that. So that's really like a big issue right now with African Americans.
Mm-hmm. So, what's light skin color, yo? No natural sunscreen. You're not blocking out the sun. What's the advantages? Now, advantages outside the tropics admits UVA. Okay? Body manufactures vitamin D and thus prevents rickets and osteoporosis. It's the only advantage. You see all the advantages you got, right? And look at the advantage they got. They ain't got much. Those. Now, disadvantages. Now, watch the disadvantages. Y'all see what the disadvantages is. All right? This your disadvantage.
Read them?
That's all you got. Go ahead, somebody said something?
Yeah, you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead, read.
Increases susceptibility to folate destruction and thus to NTDs, including spina bifida, impaired spermatogenesis, increases susceptibility to sunburn and thus to impaired sweating and poor thermoregulation, increases disease susceptibility, increases susceptibility to skin cancer. Somebody mic open, we echoing.
So, y'all know what this is? Spermatogenesis. Do you got that highlight in your book? It's sperm. Is when a sperm, when UVA rays start to affect the sperm, y'all. So if you go to page 122.
Dealing with that little birth rate, right?
Yeah, we ain't even get to that. Hold on. But we're gonna go to 122. Oh,
CK got us echoing, yo.
Hey, you got to mute it out, CK.
I'm just chilling.
I
You
know.
don't hear no echo.
Yeah, it's echoing. Slightly, it's echoing. I hear it. Feedback.
Oh, yeah, I don't hear it at all.
All right, let's go to page 124. So I'm gonna go to page 124. Okay, spermatogenesis. I'm gonna go to the. All right, let me see. So we read all what the disadvantages was, right? They literally done. You don't want to have light skin, y'all. You need folic acid.
Depending where you at. Depending where you at.
Yeah, depending where you at. Depending where you
at.
Yep, depending where you at. That's a fact. So sunscreen, a lot of us African Americans need sunscreen. Y'all just don't believe it, but you do. You sure do. You don't believe it, but I'm telling you now, you do. You need it. So let's see where I'm at. Shit. Nope. Next page. My father went the wrong way. Damn. CCK. Barely touched the daggone thing.
And repeat, you need to download
the book is downloaded. Shoot, it still don't mean nothing.
You just went to the link that goes to the book that I sent you. You never downloaded it.
Man, that ain't gonna stop that thing from moving that fast.
I told you it's 100 megabytes, damn near. This book is huge.
The blue eyes from inbreeding. Nah, that's a negative.
Who said that?
Huh?
No, he was asking the chat, is blue eyes from inbreeding? That's a negative.
That's a negative. You said that's a negative. Nah.
Short answer, no.
Long answer, no. The short and the long. All right, here we go. It's the short and the long answer. All right, so I want to talk about spermatogenesis real quick here. All right, man. Human biology, nope, right up here, y'all watch. Okay. Spermatogenesis should be right about here, right? No, hold on. You don't see it, yo? Today's cultural alternatives.
Looking at your screen. Oh.
Man. How did
Tony, when you got outline? Today's pregnant women, that one?
Nah, I did that wrong. Hold on. Today, of course, now that's Gina Dabrowski. It's all off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Dang. It ain't easy. It ain't. All right, if that's not in there, all right, let me see. All right, here we go. I got it. Spermatogenesis. Let's see. Let's see exactly what that is. Find something real interesting. Now, let me see. Now we can see that melanin also is adaptive. They moved out the way. Because it conserves the folate in the human body and thus protects it against NTDs, which are much more common in light skin than in dark skin population. Jabrowski and Chaplin, y'all Google these names right here. It's going to give you a whole wealth of information. Chaplin is her husband, and that's the lady that did the work on the skin maps. They say studies confirm that Africans and African Americans have a low incidence of severe folate deficiencies, even amongst individuals with marginal nutritional status. Folate also plays a role in another process that is central to reproduction. Spermatogenesis, the production of sperm. So males produce sperm. Watch this. In mice and rats, folate deficiency can cause male sterility. It may well play a similar role in humans. So don't dive out there and say, yeah, for sure, right? But it may play a role because it does play a role in mice and rats. And just because it plays a role in mice and mice are mammals and rats are mammals, right? Don't mean, it could mean, but it don't mean, doesn't necessarily do that. But they do know that UVA actually affects, you know what I'm saying, the sperm, all right? Which would cause males to be sterile. Now that's real interesting. Well, you do not want that light skin in the tropics. So maybe this could account for the low birth rates we're having, huh? Not in African Americans, but y'all know what I'm saying. So what's an STD? My fault, an NTD.
NTD.
Here we go.
Neglected tropical disease.
No, that's no. That ain't, you funny, but that is what it, but yeah, neglected tropical disease. You read that too? You been reading up on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my man right there, yo. He put that together for real, yo.
And that dude Chaplin right there, he the one that developed that skin mat. Jablonski husband.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so where we at? Okay, let's move down to here. Man, pregnant women require large amounts of folate to supplement rapid cell division in the embryo, and there is direct connection between folate and individual reproductive success. So remember in evolution, y'all, the mutation occurs or the mutation is accepted, right? When it has a reproduction, you know what I'm saying, advantage. Meaning those with it have more reproduction success than those without it. Those that reach the age of reproduction, their genes are passed on. Y'all get that? Their genes are passed on. So if your genes are passed on, right, then the genes you got are passed on to the next generation and can be used again. Now, if you die before the age of reproduction, then those particular genes, right, weren't successful. So it's about reproduction success, valuability, you know what I'm saying, in reproduction. They call it valuable offspring, meaning that those offspring make it to the age of reproduction. That's why vaccines are so important, y'all. Although it's different than the genes, but vaccines, allow more babies to make it to the age of reproduction. All right, just a little tip in there. But so this is what's important. So this is why we have light and brown skin, y'all. So it's an evolutionary reason why we have skin, not, I mean, or shades and skin colors, not because it's the melanin, black. No, that's not it. Not because the creator endowed us with black skin. No, that's not it. Remember, it always has to be a reason, an evolutionary process that helps the offspring to reach the age of reproduction, right? Meaning their genes are passed on. So whenever we talk about anything with evolution, we're always talking about reproduction success. So they was trying to find an explanation of why we got brown and light skin, and they figured it out. It's because it protects you from the UVA rays. And I'm talking about this because that is your first line of defense when we're dealing with, quote unquote, your immune system. There you go. So to support rapid cell division in the embryo, and there is a direct connection between folic and individual reproduction success. Folic deficiency causes neural tube defects, NTDs, in human embryos. NTDs are marked by the incomplete closure of the neural tube. So the spine and spinal cord fail to develop completely. One NTD, what is this word right here? What is it?
Anestophilia. Anestophilia. That's some crap, bro. You see them shit, that shit will make you throw up, man. Anestophilia. That's like them babies that be born and be looking like frogs. They might their brain don't be fully developed.
Ah, man.
That should be crazy, bro.
Yeah, say with the brain exposed mass results in stillbirth or death soon after delivery. The spina bifida are never. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Say something.
No, I said, yeah. I'm just saying they don't live long. That's you gotta see. You should pull a pics up, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Go ahead.
It says spina bifida or never NTD survival rates are higher, but babies have severe disabilities, including paralysis. NTDs are the second most common human birth defect after cardiac abnormalities. Today, a woman of reproductive age, see that word again, reproductive age, right, are advised to take folic supplements to prevent serious birth defects such as spina bifida. Okay, natural sunlight and UVA radiation destroys folic in the human body because melanin, as we have seen, protects against UVA hazards such as sunburn and its consequences. Dark skin color ration is adaptive in the tropics. Now we see that the melanin also is adaptive because it conserves folic acid in the human body and thus protects it against NTDs, which are more common in light skin than in dark skin population. Gina Dabrowski and the studies confirmed. There you go. So I just wanted to kind of lay it out there because we're in an environment where people are not even understanding what the skin is, what part of the immune system it is, and they'll argue against all of that, and they'll end up in a pseudo train of misinformation. So I'm glad I got this book on the thing. Y'all should get that out to serve. It's important, right? The next chapter is talking about genes and disease, right? And just the whole thing is interesting. But for the Hebrew brother, the general, whatever his name is, get yourself a damn anthropology book before you talk to me, man. Simple as that, yo. All right, so I put that link in the chat. Anybody want to add something to that? Sean, where you at? King Sosa, where you at?
No, I'm right here, yo. This Sosa Lane right here, yo. He love this shit.
Mr. Sosa.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Sean, he ain't gonna read nothing about that. Yeah, but sure. Like I said, ain't much to say about that. Like I said, know what that skin doing, what that sun do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we suffer from vitamin D deficiency. You know, a lot of us are lactose intolerant, but that milk is important. So if you can't drink that milk, you got to find a way to get vitamin D into your body. So if you have trouble with issues drinking milk, you need to take them supplements. So like it's a must.
Yeah, but that melanin, that's a very, very important role in giving birth to baby. Like, who knew? Y'all said it was the creator that did it. Remember them days?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
In his likeness.
Yeah, the whole crop of elders that promoted that, yo. It's crazy, right? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, so we
believe it too.
Yeah, they believed it. Yeah, he did, yo. Yeah, so we actually represent a whole generation, right, of just basic scientific literacy. And like I said, if you want to understand your history, then you must be scientifically literate. Especially when you talk about the origins of humanity, the whole 9 yards, putting your thing together, looking at your DNA. This is valuable for the space age African to know. And it all ties back into vaccines, because once you understand the skin and the role it plays, being though the skin is your largest organ, right? And then a person can't come at you with the herbs and spices. They just can't do it. So if anybody
you know what too, because Nick Cannon got in trouble with the Francis Cresswell melanin theory, right? And that's the danger too of reading older works if you're not scientifically literate.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where the errors have been made. So when you go back and you read Francis Cresswell, so you don't know that that's wrong. You think came up on a gym, and then you're out here looking stupid.
Yo, I
yeah.
don't mean to cut you, Sosa, but can you see my screen? Look at this, yo. Look at your Facebook post. Hijack.
What's that?
By dang on more, yo.
What's hijack?
Your post.
Oh, what'd he say?
He just took your whole research, yo. Your whole post right there.
Oh,
you banging on Sable?
Let me see. What did he read?
Yeah.
What did he say? Oh.
Many will curse me out.
Oh, he took
this.
He took the
Oh wow, he
took the
now,
stuff off.
hold on, y'all. Now hold on. It said many will curse me out for this.
Dang.
Watch this, yo. Watch this. Many will curse me out for this. That was the first words.
Dang.
Look, he took Jackie's name out of it, and look what he put.
Damn.
He took your whole post, yo. He took your whole post. There go your post. He took your whole post, yo, 7 hours ago. He took your whole post.
Good as you copy Unc's link and then posted it in his
Damn.
chat.
He left my name out too?
Original.
You ain't get no credit for that.
Dang. Boy, I tell you, man.
I mean, the Moors are culture vultures. So,
well, I'm just glad that he shared that, though, in the context with it. That's good. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, yo? Then hell. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. Then I ain't. That's funny, though. Y'all funny with that one.
They always stealing.
Damn. It's all good. Y'all got the flavor in it, though. Let me see. Where we at? All right, so I never read, y'all thought I forgot? I never read the definition of scientific literacy. No, I did not. No, I didn't.
I don't think people understand what that word is.
Yeah, they don't. They argue it. Damn, yo, I got my eye, man.
Hey, Nahisi put up a good article from the doctor talking about he's fighting two different kind of wars. One, the COVID virus, and the other one, ignorance.
Oh, man.
That's what the doctor said. He said the Houston doctor says he's fighting them. This is the doctor in Houston. Now, remember all them old COVID claims was coming up out of Texas. He said he fighting two wars, COVID and stupidity.
Yeah, that's a war right there.
Yeah, he ain't alone because Fauci says the U.S. has an anti-science bias problem.
Yeah, he did say that, yo. He killed. Oh, yeah, Fauci went off. He went in today, didn't he, yo?
Yeah, he went in today.
Yeah, he went in. Let me read this real quick. We're going to get back to Fauci for a minute. I like Fauci. So scientific literacy, I'm going to put the link in here for y'all. Share it with your friends, right? All right. We're just going to keep pushing it. Then we're going to get into some coronavirus. Let Sean get the corona off his chest. Well, he's been doing a hell of a job and all that. All right. There y'all go. So, scientific literacy, break it down in your family. Scientific literacy is the knowledge and understanding of scientific concepts and processes required, y'all, for personal decision making. Do y'all see that? Let me share my screen because I don't think y'all get this. And then you can see what we're going through because your personal decision making is crazy. Like some of us wasn't even in position. I know Sean was, right? I know CK was in position to take advantage of some of the things that they was given in America lately. Right or wrong, CK?
Huh?
I'll forget you. Let me keep reading. Scientific literacy. Scientific
He
literacy.
hating on me because I'm multitasking.
Hold on. Scientific literacy is the knowledge and understanding of scientific concepts and processes. It's required, y'all, for personal decision making, participation in civic and cultural affairs. Is this not what we're trying to get? Is this not what we're trying to understand? And economic productivity. Talk to Sean about that. He's very productive in his economic productivity. It also includes specific types of abilities. Go in the National Science Education Standard. All right. The content standards define scientific literacy. All right. So there you go, man. There you go. And then this right here itself is a heck of a website. Once you go there, see, science, engineering, and medicine, y'all. The National Academy of Science. Let me put this in there for y'all. All right. Don't let them, look, science is undefeated. They're not going to get past you at no time. At no time will you ever lose. Science is undefeated. Okay. That which brings us to the next point real quick. The next point is that we should always give people a right to speak, right? Give them a right to their opinions. We don't want to shut them up, okay? Because if you start shutting people up, that's a dangerous road travel. Just like on Facebook. Let them say what they say, right? You just counter it with better science, okay? One more point here. Let me ask y'all this on the panel. Want everybody to weigh in on this. Real quick. Do y'all think that those Confederate statues should have been torn down? I'm gonna go down the line. Sean, do you think they should have let them tear them statues down?
I don't care nothing about them statues.
Just to answer the question, though. You gotta answer the question. I didn't say you cared, but answer the question.
Nah, they could have kept them up.
Could have kept them up. But should they be allowed? Should people just let them tear them down, though? That's the point.
Nah, they shouldn't let people tear them down, yo.
All right, CK?
If y'all didn't know by now, you're going to learn today. A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Anyways, well, I'm going to be a rebel, of course. I think that they should be removed, definitely. They should be placed in museums. They shouldn't be, at the schools. They shouldn't be in the parks.
That's not the question. Should they just tear them joints down like they did? Is the question.
That's what people want to do.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it at all.
Okay. All right. King Sosa, should they just tear them statues down just like that?
Just like that.
You saying yeah?
Just like that. Yep. Just like that. Just like that.
Okay.
But keep in mind though, with me and Sosa, no.
You
I'm saying we're not saying get rid of the history. It happened. That's why I said they should be placed in museums.
I got your answer. I got your answer, CK.
I don't think that shit should be out in public. Same thing with the Nazi shit.
All right, Kyle. Should they just tear them statues down just like that, yo?
Yeah, tear them bitches down, every last one of them, and roll them hoes to the river, set them on fire, whatever you got. I don't see that. Why they still up? Like y'all know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Agoon. So they tear the statues down just like they did. Should that be allowed?
Oh, y'all knock them things down, man. They were treasonous.
Okay. All right. So here's my answer. Hell no. Shouldn't tear them damn statues down. We supposedly aren't supposed to be in a barbaric type society. So if you start tearing shit down, they're gonna start tearing your shit down. No, we need to vote on it, right? We need to get to vote on it and figure out whether it should be taken down or not. And if it don't pass, then leave the goddamn statues alone. This is what this particular country is supposed to be based off of. So remember, if you just start tearing shit down, they can go, well, so what's gonna stop a Yahoo from tearing down Martin Luther King statue? I don't like Martin Luther King, and they tear shit down.
Reason.
So no, ain't no good reason. The only reason is, in this particular society, we supposed to be able to vote on that. Just like Nick Cannon had every right to say what he want to say. So my question is, why was he censored like that? Can he really lose 30 million off of making a statement? No, he could actually say to the Jews, the Holocaust didn't occur. That's his right to say that. Simple as that. Like, that's what make this thing right here that we doing. That's why we can speak like we speak. So where do you draw the line at? So I'm all for, you know what I'm saying, don't just tear the damn statues down, right? Let's convene on that subject and let's rule whether the statue should get taken down or not. And if they vote that no, they want them up, then leave the statues alone, because a person will turn around and tear down all the statues that you feel is sacred. The same thing with, you should have the right to speak. Nick Cannon had every right to say that he don't think that the Jews are the original ones. Simple as that. Not to mention, we all know on this panel that they made it up anyway. So you can put anybody in that point. Well, yeah, the Jews from Ethiopia, the original Jews. So he got a right to say that, though. I'm not understanding why Nick Cannon didn't hire some lawyers instead of trying to do all this stuff he's doing now. Like, he has a right to say that. I just want y'all to know that. He has a right. Now we do not have a right to be in a room and say fire. You don't have that. You don't got that right.
Did you
what
hear
you say?
Ken Sosa said?
Go ahead.
He signed
Repeat
a
it again,
contract.
Sosa.
Yeah, he got a contract signed, and there's clauses underneath that contract that restrict certain things, or they can say anything bound, like say detrimental, or we see, you know what I'm saying, in that contract that gives them ground for termination.
So my point is, so is that right? And they have precedents in law that clearly says that that's not that. That's not what that statement did. Not at all.
Oh, you gotta think about this too, though, bro. Like, when those statues was put up in sheer aggression. Those were like, when this is like, you gotta look at the time period and what was happening in the world at that point in time when these statues was being put up. These was put up to put fear into the hearts of Negroes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
that's not the point, though.
like,
I'm with you.
And the people who the people who they put the statues of lost. This is treasonous at this point. You have the losing army, Civil War,
what country do that?
American soil, where we all pay tax dollars. Yeah, smash them things down, man.
Cause your tax dollars taken care of.
Hold on, I got a question for Unc. So Unc,
what?
Let's just say, during the Civil War and all that crazy. Let's just say that they
I'm not
voted
answering
on
that
it.
question. It's loaded. It's loaded. I'm not listening.
Give zero fucks. And let's just say the mother flowers would have voted to keep our asses as slaves. Would you been like, okay, well, you know what? Democracy.
Yeah, but come on. Do you really
We're
think
gonna
that's
have
so
to
fair?
stay
Come
slaves. We're gonna have to stay as property. That's just how it is.
on, yo. That's not right to say that. Come on, yo. We talking about a statue and human
I'm
lives,
using
everything.
logical fallacies here, just to make my point.
Really, CK. It's illegal to kidnap people and hold them against their will. First of all, second of all, you talking about human beings.
I mean, it's in the law. What do you mean?
So you don't recognize the difference between a statue and a human being, yo. Come on, yo.
They need to vote on it.
Anyway, of course I would vote to get the statue down.
Man, let me go back to what I was doing. Yo.
What she say, yo?
I'm going back on mute.
What you say?
She said we need to vote on it.
I mean, of course I would. I'm kind of torn in between, because if you erase all the history, then what?
None of us said that.
So I mean, I'll vote with y'all if I had to. Y'all could convince me. But I'll be saying, don't take it down. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep that right there. Our kids know that statue. It was these racist motherfuckers right here. So I don't know. But I go
the
with y'all.
problem is, none of us are saying that it should be taken away from the history book. Yo, that happened. Plenty of black people fought on the Confederate side. Should the statue be in the schoolhouse? Should it be in the courthouse? Should it be at the park? You know, should we be naming schools after these people? Naming roads after them? Hell to the no.
Okay, but it's a process to get it there, though.
Make a picture to say, hey, we used to have this racist person, you know, held in such high regard, but, you know, after many years, we decided that, you know, it's enough of that.
So you're a Native American in your neighborhood is the Statue of Columbus.
We put the statue in the
So wait a minute. So y'all mean to tell me, all y'all intelligent people on here don't see that if you start turning shit down with the mob rule mentality, that your shit gonna get torn down too. Y'all don't see that? Like seriously, like you gotta know that. If you start saying a white person can't say nigga, you know what I'm saying, then what rule can you not say? What word can you not say? Now, if you say the Ku Klux Klan can't march, right? Then your ass can't march. See, you just gonna always get you.
But what it's saying,
we already say white people can't say nigga.
What it's saying to you, so what it's saying is like when you take that statue down, the individuals that are actually part of the resistance, part of those people who are saying we want this down, we demand it down, and you take it down, you feel empowered, man. So I can't tell nobody not to feel empowered in the situation. And
Kyle,
man, what's up, bro?
Let me ask you a quick question. Are we the ones who want the statues tore down? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
How?
Absolutely.
The white people out there tearing them statues down, bro. We ain't give two shits about them statues.
I mean, you go to most of the cities that are black. Those are the ones who are down there doing it, and the white allies are the ones.
Nah, man, we seeing these white boys with this rope tearing these things down, man. Them ain't black people. Black people ain't got time invested in tearing those statues down. We trying to get $1.
Yeah, but if we saw a couple white folks with a rope pulling, ain't like we ain't gonna run and help.
Oh man,
they might shoot.
We just ain't gonna bring the rope in the truck, you know.
Oh man.
But just think about it though. A lot of Caucasian people, they're tired of the racism too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them that they're surrounded by other white people that are racist and that are saying things and doing things, and they sometimes feel powerless. So here they are in a situation where they can protest, you know, on a Black Lives Matter, you know, march or whatever, or, you know, say whatever online, or, you know, tear down a statue or whatever. So, you know, all white people ain't down with that racism stuff, and the ones that
and there's certain things you don't get a vote on. Like, look, like.
So you right there too, King Sosa, you right there too, yo.
Look, because we didn't vote. Like white people can't wear blackface right now and say nigga. There was no vote. It is what it is. There ain't no vote. You don't get a vote. That is what it is. And if they say it right now, look, they get fired.
No, we're talking about federal buildings. That's different. We're talking about federal buildings and the whole 9 yards. Just turn shit down. You don't see how they can just start up. You outnumbered, though. I want you to know you outnumbered.
The reason I'm with it is because of how it happened. Now, if it was just like, you know what I'm saying, because it was during the protests and rioting and it just went down like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I'm with it like that. Just like the way it happened.
I mean, Mother Flower shot up that George Tillman plaque multiple times.
Wow.
Emmett Till.
I mean, Emmett Till, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired of shit.
Right? All around the same time, right?
I was like, who in the world?
Yeah, I only had 3 hours of sleep, so.
So when did that occur?
What?
I had to pull it up. Yeah, they shot up the plaque. They ran.
Oh yes, they had to put cameras in the alarm. Yeah, they just paid for like a $500,000 bulletproof case for it. They got cameras down there. They got alarms.
Yeah, but that ain't.
That's the point.
That ain't the first time that they did that to Emmett Till's, you know, his statues and stuff of that nature. This is consistently happening to Emmett Till. So what I'm saying, I'm saying is we got way bigger issues than some damn statues. Our primary focus ain't on the statues, although it's getting some attention during this you know, during this little media run or whatever they want to call it. But really, our primary focus, man, is elsewhere. Like, we really got people that's stuck on stupid.
Yeah.
So I ain't seeing the people stuck on stupid out here pulling on a rope, talking about bringing down Roosevelt. You know what I mean? Because it's a private property right now where I'm looking at it. I can drive out right now on I-65 going to Brentwood, Tennessee, yo. And I'm going to see this statue over almost close to Overton High School. And it's going to be this racist redneck on this horse. Sitting there. They ain't tore him down yet. He fenced in, yo. Private fence, private property. They got barbed wire and everything protecting the statue.
Well, I understand what you're saying. Though. I understand.
Yeah, we understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Is it like, when do you draw the line at? So I don't know. I guess for me, I think what I need people to do is to start investing some time in understanding how the government was actually put together. It was almost like those particular people who started the government. Hold on for a minute, CK. Those particular people that started the government was basically saying that to this point, they hadn't found anybody that necessarily knew how to govern it. So they put clauses in the daggone thing where new rules can come and go, right? Flexibility. So that's why you can add new statutes and stuff like that to the Constitution and all that. So it's kind of flexible. So I think the more this generation, the next generation kind of learns more about the system itself, I think that'll bode well. You know what I'm saying? Along with our scientific literacy, you know what I'm saying? Understand that means you understand how the government is ran. And so you don't necessarily think that quote unquote Trump does everything, because he does not, right? Although he might talk that talk, right? They always have opposing forces to keep him from being a daggone quote unquote what they would call an Adolf Hitler type of guy. Like, it's mechanisms in place for that. And to deny that means you don't understand how it is. All right. So we need to understand the government so we can participate, okay, and change things for the benefit of us. You look at the LBG, what's it called? CK, how you said the LGA community, what's it called?
Man, they don't add like 2 more letters to that thing, but it's hard to catch up. But
You talking about
LGBTQ? Is that what it is?
They don't add like two more, they don't add like 2 more letters on that thing.
I think they did for the.
Yeah, they worked it. They worked it, man. So I'm saying that's a case study for us. For those who are interested in the government and how you get things changed in your favor, that's a damn case study. So y'all can talk, I ain't reading up from no homosexual. Get out of here with that crap. Okay, it has nothing to do with somebody's sexual orientation and all to do with how they get their thing across. So for me and my money, my thing is, I don't want to hear nothing but write the damn check. I don't want to hear none of that other shit. I don't care about police brutality. It don't mean nothing. I don't care about none of that. Because if we get our money, we can change those conditions to build our community stronger. We can convince younger brothers and sisters, dude, ain't no money in dope. You make more money selling hamburgers in your own little shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it. We can literally make jobs for each other. Simple as that. If we got the right money and proper education. Remember, your education, your social economic status is where you get got at. Your level of thinking. So, we still got people, right, that don't understand what melanin is. It's ignorance. We still got people that think that Donald Trump can just make decisions and that's it. He can't. That's ignorance. We still acting like that if we understand the way the game is played, that we too can manipulate the system. Simple as that. Like, there was a lot of money flowing. Think about that. There was a lot of money flowing in the United States during this pandemic. So you had those in place, right, who could take advantage of it, and those who could not take advantage of it. By a damn sweep of the pen, y'all. Simple as that. So, that's just my take on it. I love Black people to the point where I feel like since we're going to be part of the system, we need to participate and understand and learn the damn system. You can't just think you're going to defeat the system by hollering about the Black man is God, the Black woman is God, melanin superpower. You can't think that's going to make a change. You can't think every time something go down that you can necessarily burn the motherfucker down. That ain't working. That ain't gonna work neither. They're gonna fake you out. But they're gonna give you all kind of promises and move on with their life. You gotta get in there, you know what I'm saying, and tear the joint down from the inside out and build it up to where you can be a valuable force. It's just that simple. Anybody want to add to that? That's my closing statement on that.
Yeah, I'm with that all day. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what I'm on.
I'm gonna say
so I agree with you 100%.
You mother flowers.
Hell no,
I was gonna say, you seen the one dudes, the militia group? They have a lot of people. That NFAC group.
Who?
The NFAC group. They have like a gang of people.
Not effing around coalition.
The black people with a couple guns?
Nah, man, that was a lot of people, son. Like
that was not a lot of people. The
video that I saw, the first one where they were at Georgia.
Man, that don't even matter, yo. The people in the back wasn't gonna bust a grape.
Oh man,
we gotta be careful. Even if you got 500 people out there walking with pistols, yo, they get ambushed.
Yeah, they said that was like a
drone attack and kill all them people.
Yeah, it was like an initiation thing, though. You know, you can't just go up and Stone Mountain. How you got to get in there? You can't just go up and do all the guns like that without a permit. Like they knew what was going on. It was pre-planned.
Yeah,
like
they had police following.
Yeah. It's like a KKK parade. Shit.
They had the right. They got the right to do that. Yep.
Yeah,
did y'all see that interview?
Mm-hmm.
You see the interview, right, CK? The white police officer was saying, they got a right to be in that park like that. He said we support them in that. So don't fake out people like y'all did something slick. See, that's what I don't like. Like I gotta question that guy and that leader. I gotta question him now because he tried to play the game. He should have came right out and say, "Look, this is our right to do this. We got the permit, whatever it is we did. We got the police right here on our side, and we just showing y'all that as American citizens, we got a right to bear arms. Do it like that. Don't play like you building up some kind of army to fight some shit that you ain't gonna be able to win. That's called faking where I'm from, yo. That's faking. Carrying the guns all wrong. The whole thing was malarkey. See, I don't like the fake phone because you rile up some people that's serious about what they doing. And you be done.
Nah, the lady had on Lee press-on nails with the AK-47, yo. Who she gonna shoot with them nails like that? And they was like 4 inches long.
And he invited the Boogaloo Boys.
I think it worked for them because it was a great marketing move. I think their membership jumped from that.
I mean, it caught people's attention.
They went viral. Yeah, they went viral. It was great. It was a good little marketing move. Too. Yeah, their membership jumped up. They said it was talking about the membership group. So
you gotta realize.
Man, imagine a pseudo group with guns.
That's what he is.
I'm not familiar with the group. I just thought it was interesting.
I'm familiar with this guy. He's a Hebrew.
That's what he is. Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah,
that's what he is.
Yeah.
Hey, there were plenty of them. Shoot, David Koresh, them boy in Texas. Hey, it's a lot of them.
Hey, man.
With them guns, boy.
That man, they'll sight that, man.
Yeah. I be watching them Colts. Them boys be strapped to the teeth.
Hey. Yeah, but I ain't gonna knock nobody brand arms. What's that? What you got right there? Who that putting that in there? What you got?
Sean.
Hey, you see too, rest in peace, Herman Cain. He was the one talking about mass ain't necessary.
Yikes.
Yeah,
such a brilliant mind, man. Such a brilliant mind. He was a friend of our family.
Was he?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he was a mathematician, computer scientist.
All right, Sean, read that. Put that up, Sean.
Hold up, yo. I was on mute.
Shameful.
I thought you put Herman Cain, man. May he rest in peace, man. I don't care what y'all say about Herman Cain, man.
Yeah, man.
But he died from the corona.
He died from that stuff he said didn't exist, yo.
Who said that?
We don't need
Herman
Cain. No. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. He was like, we don't need. He went to the Republican convention. And he was
with
like,
no
we don't need
mask.
to wear no mask. We don't need to wear no mask.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that was this right here. What I was cooking up on Divine, yo. When I was reading my articles, yo, I started realizing he was fishing. But anyway, U.S. has an anti-science bias problem, says Fauci. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the top U.S. infectious disease expert, has expressed concerns over what he called an anti-science bias in the country. One of the problems we face in the United States is that, unfortunately, there is a combination of anti-science bias that people are, for reasons that sometimes are, inconceivable and not understandable. They just don't believe science and they don't believe authority, Fauci said on the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services podcast, Learning Curve. Fauci, who was director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, also stood by the measures he recommended for limiting the coronavirus spread, including stay-at-home orders, which he said has helped save millions of lives. As the country reopens, Fauci has warned of a reemergence of cases and the need for testing and contact tracing to prevent more infections and deaths. He advised people to avoid crowded areas and wear masks in public to avoid further spreading of the virus. On a podcast, he said the reason for choosing to willfully ignore science despite obvious risks to health was inconceivable. He discussed the topic after being asked why some people might not believe his recommendations. When they see someone up in the White House, which has an air of authority to it, who's talking about science, that there are some people who just don't believe that. And that's unfortunate because, science is truth, Fauci said. Fauci appeared to be talking about himself there, but his mention of the White House was striking given that the face of the executive branch, President Donald Trump, has made multiple decisions that contradict the advice of the health experts. He is also scheduled to host a rally on Saturday. This is when Trump was going to do the rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And here's what it says: attendees will not be required to wear a mask, and social distancing is virtually impossible in an indoor arena. Now, peep this, was Sosa, wasn't this the event Kane was on? The Tulsa, Oklahoma joint where he said we ain't wearing no mask. Exactly. All right, so this right here led to Mr. Kane COVID spread. The president has also refused to wear a mask while in public and has suggested that giving off the appearance of weakness despite the evidence that they can reduce the risk of transmission. He also pushed for the use of the drug hydrochloroquine and has even said he's personally began taking it while there was little evidence to suggest work at preventing or treating the coronavirus. Its emergency use authorization to be used as COVID-19 patients in hospital settings was recently rescinded by the FDA. Now, Fauci said science was the attempt in good faith to get to the facts and said it was a self-correcting process. He drew parallels between people who refuse to abide by evidence-based health advice during this pandemic and those who deny the benefits of vaccines despite research proving they're safe and effective. If you go by the evidence and by the data, you're speaking the truth, and it's amazing sometimes the denial there is, Fauci said. It's the same thing that gets people who are anti-vaxxers who don't want people to get vaccinated, even though the data clearly indicated the safety of vaccines. That's really a problem. This article, so he go ahead and do that, but it's more that he actually got into, and I think people got to really realize that, by us being anti-science the way that we are an hindrance to the growth of the population and even our community. Like, we can't do what everybody else doing, yo. Like, if they want to be anti-science, we got to be more scientifically literate. Period. We can't follow the naysayers, yo. You got to look at the rhyme of reason. Everybody's got an agenda. Listen closely. Herbalists stand to benefit from screaming and no vaccines. One of the top beneficiaries for herbs is an anti-vaccine white man who puts his money into Facebook ads to push his agenda because he benefits so well from it. He makes millions of dollars off y'all. So we have to have the understanding, and when we talk about follow the money, y'all always want to talk about how much money vaccines do get or don't get, why they doing this, that, and the third with who benefiting the stocks, who got the patent, and all this old horse crap. But you never follow the money for the anti-vaccine community. And that's what's appalling. And then you require a source for everything on the scientific side, and then you don't provide any clarity or sources for that on the anti-vaccine side. So it's a hypocrisy. You know, our ancestors followed along these roads where we really had to be methodical in our approach. And we need to get back to that, man. It's like Unc says, space age science, we need to get with it.
Yep, Gary Knoll, he was part of the debate team.
I say, bro.
Y'all know who Gary Knoll is, right? Let y'all be talking quick.
Yeah, we know who he is. I do.
I forgot. I mean, I remember the people, but I don't remember the face. Was that the guy that was talking to you in the side room?
No, it's the guy.
The one that said he'd take that his family that he takes it.
No, Gary Knoll is the one. He has a supplement business. He makes millions of dollars off the supplements. Gary Knoll, look him up. Gary Knoll, Gary Knoll, N-L-L.
Did he get sick for taking his own supplements? Ain't that him?
Yeah, because it's not regulated, and sometimes.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember you were teaching about him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember. Yep.
So you know, that's what they do. And now they got these good herbal stores. Like there's a dude on Facebook, we're going back and forth. He has a beautiful store with all the herbs. You gotta read that dang on we're gonna deal with that tomorrow on the pseudo killers. Gotta read that label. We're gonna get him. Read that label sack. But he has a well-organized, you know, you seen that, right,
Clear
Sean?
lungs? That clear lungs and that dang on Chinese dragon fruit or some crap.
No, that's Divine promotes clear lungs. Divine promotes clear lungs.
Gold water.
Gold water, yo.
And the gold water and all that, yo. And they having events in Atlanta, y'all, with people piled up in them buildings, yo. They doing that, yo. In the country,
crazy,
man. Like I ain't even going to my own store, bro.
I rolled by one of the events in the West End. Oh God, boy, shit.
They had a Club 406. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
You went down there?
No, I'm saying I rolled by. No mask. Nobody got no mask.
Wasn't it crowded?
Man, bro.
I think that was red pilling them, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they did it like that, yo. Y'all crazy, yo. Yep, done. Stick a fork. Done. Yeah, it's okay.
So hold on, yo. Nah, a real serious business, yo. Was Blue Pill there or just Red Pill? Because you know, Blue Pill, he got pre-existing conditions. He come across that COVID, it's gonna mess him up.
I don't know. He running around talking about drink gold water.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll see about that.
I ain't even gonna laugh at you.
Then they gonna say it was a government conspiracy that happened to the Blue Pill.
Oh man!
And New York produced pseudos at a accelerated rate, man. It's great.
Oh, you said an accelerated rate.
Yeah. He's spitting them out, boy. I'm telling you.
Oh shit! Hey, y'all do got the science, the National Academy of Science, right? The thing I put in there, right? They got books and stuff you can download for free on here. Y'all know that, right?
What?
What one?
Huh? I'm putting in the back chat. You can type in vaccine, whatever you want to do. Evolution, vaccines. Like this is serious, y'all. Like this is the shit right here. Oh no, we'll give all y'all that. Oh, this is it. Here y'all go. Yeah, get that right there. Everybody put this in y'all folder again. Pseudo killer, real black atheist folder. Yeah, they in there without masks. They crazy. You're like, this shit is dangerous, man. Dangerous, man. Y'all download them books on vaccines, whatever you want. You can go in the search engine and actually type in evolution, like whatever it is. Anybody want to start talking crazy to you, go ahead and get them. You can get them right here. There's one website.
Got
Get them. All kind of books on evolution. In Light of Evolution, Volume 1. In Light of Evolution, Volume 6. Oh,
this is
man.
nice.
Huh?
So this is nice.
2 Centuries of Darwin, 2009. In Light of Evolution, Volume 3. 2 Centuries of Darwin, 2009. Value through Brain and Behavior, dealing with evolution. Nice book. All of it. I'm saying this is my secret. This is my secret. When y'all get slick, I come to here, finish you off. See, science is undefeated. It's well organized. You're not gonna get past it. You're just not. That's why I don't worry about people like Divine talking crazy, because he talking crazy. So, Sean, what you think that dude want to have a conversation about, yo?
He wanna argue about herbs and the immune system, yo.
Really?
Yeah, I told you that. Hey, listen, he trying to win. Listen, the truth of the matter is he's trying to win back the hearts and minds of the people he lost when he made big mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, it's all a plot. It's all a plot. And I just really think the brother's just out here just trying to build his following up and then get back in the field of arguing with because you embarrassed him once before and he trying to make headway. Like his whole little anti-vax movement move that he pulled at the actual thing. All his moves is strategic, yo. He's trying to be the Hebrew polite. And you gotta think about it, you know what I mean? Maybe he was touched as a child, you know. Maybe there's something psychologically wrong with a brother who claims to be so well studied on the subject matter and still wants to be an anti-vaxxer. Like, you can't talk about things that take place in the immune system in March, and then in April you are anti-vaxxer.
It was always an anti-vaxxer, though. He's never changed his stance.
Well, you know, that's what pseudos do, yo. That's what he want to do. He want to argue with you on something. He feels like that he can make a mount. Notice when I say something to him, he was like, "Well, let's debate that topic." He always says that. He says, "Well, let's debate that topic right there." And then I said, "Divine, you're going to have to demonstrate now an herb that can cause an immune response against a pathogen." Oh, you didn't say it. No, go read up. Okay, well, I ain't saying that. What is you saying there? What kind of conversation are you having?
Yeah.
It's specific. The question that is posed to you is specific about these herbs you're trying to push on people. Can your herb produce an immune response against a pathogen? Yes or no?
Yeah, you know,
oregano.
They'll take a vaccine, but what they say and what they actually do to the, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, your phone messing up, Sosa. Your phone is messing up, King.
Man, Sosa, bro, you sound like you muffled.
Swimming.
Woo.
Woo late. Say woo late. Better late than never.
Pray to the Most High.
Shalom.
When he turned into Decepticon up in his feet.
Hey, yo, what that dude say about the daggone whatchamacallit, yo, about the hey, oh, Goon, what did he say about the daggone thing, yo? What the science, the lab, what did he say?
The lab's just the enemy. What that joke is? That Negro, that old boy. Home, all right, though. Yep. Home, all right, man.
Oh, man. What's up, Wujai? What's going on with you, bro? You can call us at the end. We run out of steam, yo. Here you go.
Yeah, I know I was late. Peace to the panel. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just fall back then. I just tuned in, so I'm late. So I was hoping y'all was still going in. I saw you had like 70 people still watching. I said, okay, let's see what's going on. Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I come in real late, right? So did you all talk about the Dr. Stella Emmanuel? Did y'all go over
Nah,
that?
I don't too much know about it. Like that lady's crazy as hell.
Yeah, I knew about him.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you-
space.
oh,
Yes,
you know?
the DNA sperm, alien sperm lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nephilim and shit. Talking about she don't give birth to Nephilim.
Oh, shit.
Shit,
Yeah, so
crazy.
y'all covered that or
Nah, we ain't
No.
really speak on too much.
No.
I mean,
oh
we
yeah, well
briefly
Waiting on
talked
I guess
you.
it's too late. Yeah, it's too late, man. So so we have to do this. We have to do it because I want to address some things outside of her beliefs. Like I really don't think that. I think that people talking about her beliefs is giving the other side an excuse to cry, you know. So I just want to deal with her information, her claims, you know, and it's
Oh,
very
that's been
important.
debunked.
It's very important to do that because when I just tuned in with what you all are saying, I think that that's like the home run hitter. I think Sean was reading what Dr. Fauci was saying about the anti-scientific sentiment of the population, and it's proof, you know. But yeah, like I said, it's late, but because I was going to go in on her claims just to show how people really don't know it, and it kind of ties into I think your post that you did about. I mean, you kind of went in hard, but
Which one?
but
Which post?
you know the charlatan.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You and Jack. I think you had Jackie's name in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, but it ties into the point you're making, though. You know what I'm saying? The point you're making about why people are susceptible to believe and move in that direction as opposed to science. Science is self-correcting. Science always wins, you know. But anyway, so maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do it. Come in early tomorrow. We're gonna kick it off about 10, 9:30, 10.
All right, yeah, I should
30.
be late.
Expect you to be in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's cool.
All right, expect you to be in there. You want to use some closing words though?
I mean, y'all hit it right when I came in. Y'all were on y'all were talking my language because scientific literacy is it. That's like the what is paramount right now. Scientific literacy, and people need to know the difference because what's happening is a lot of people have access to information because we have technology. We got Google, Yahoo, and everything. But people, like right now, you're witnessing people's ability to type in search engines. Like everybody's become a professional master searchologist, but they don't really know and comprehend and understand what they're actually reading once they actually get these search results. Like they'll search for these studies on hydroxychloroquine, but they don't even know how to read. They don't know what it's really saying. And it just plays itself out on Facebook, and it's really, really dangerous at this point. You know, like I told you, if I don't care, like, you know, we can have fun with somebody who believes King James is black, or
Right. Correct.
some peripheral claims. Like we could kind of play with that and have fun. But right now, this kind of stuff, medicine, health, life, death, you can't play with that. You know, you can't play with that, and people are not used to it. So they using the same techniques that you argue over whether King James is black or whether 12 tribes of Israel are real and this and that. And they're trying to bring that kind of behavior over into this serious grown folk scientific conversation.
Yeah, it's grown folks shit.
But anyway,
It's grown folk. That's why I ain't on Sarnetta's joint, because it's just grown folk conversation, you know. Can't even play the game no more. That's why I ain't friends with none of them, except for Sarnetta. I'm friends with Sarnetta. Can't go in there though. That's why Divine and all them, I don't care. So, you know, and I know you big on character, Wuda, so I just want to make sure I ain't tripping, right? I'm saying, if you acting like you curing cancer, right, how am I supposed to address that, whether you living or dead? Am I allowed to say he didn't do it, and based off of understanding science, he was making it up, meaning he got bad character, taking advantage of people in their situation? Especially when you got cancer, you're like, you at the mercy. You on your way out. So what type of person would take advantage of that and give a person some false hope, Uja? What type of character person would that be, bro?
Yeah, that's touchy because it's like you know, it comes into the moral intent. Like the intent, is that their intent? Do they not know any better? Do they really believe what they do? They just, are they ignorant of the different processes and things? And so it depends on who you're talking about.
Talking about Dr. Sabi. 30 years, he been doing it for 40 years, yo.
Yeah, well, with Dr. Sabi, see, Dr. Sabi will fall into a category of anecdotal, empirical experiences. And the reason why I say that, no, because okay,
Because of his situation.
What?
No, I'm saying because he may have worked with some people, changed their lifestyle, changed their diet, and it may have shown improvement in whatever that person was experiencing, right?
About cancer.
But that's anecdotal, you know, and so it can happen, but it doesn't bear its way out through the scientific process. And so when you get a whole bunch of those and over a period of time, and then you do what the things that he was doing, he very well may not have known any better in terms of scientific process, because he was kind of anti, because he was like, you know, I don't read, you know, he mentioned
anti-science.
His mom, right? So, you know, but when you bring character into it, as I said, it's just kind of touchy, because what was the intent? Because some people do things.
So you mean after you get sued, not to say that no more, and you put out a newsletter saying that just stuff really can't cure that, and you still saying that you don't know?
No, because curing, he was sued for making a claim, like a medical claim that you can't do, right? He's not a practicing medical physician and things like that, right?
Yeah. Then he lost that, right? He copped out. He put it in the newspaper. Anybody want their money back? And no, my stuff can't do none of this. And then he moved. So to continue to swindle people. I mean, I'm not. Come on, John. I know you're trying to be. Come on.
No. I mean, he could have felt like they were just forcing his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people be when they got that mindset. They just trying to hold me back. They know I'm going to rise.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I hear I hear what you're saying, and I fully understand. I'm just saying.
Let me make this one little point. Okay. I'm simply saying it took me a whole 5 minutes. Listen to what I'm telling you. Not 6 minutes, not 7, not 8, not 5 minutes to read the immune system, to know that the first line of defense is your skin and the mucus. You mean to tell me over his 40 years of acting like mucus ain't kill everybody and all the disease, you mean to tell me he didn't run? I don't believe it.
No.
I don't believe it, and I'm not trying to hear it. No one can convince me.
I don't think you hear what I'm saying, because you think I'm saying.
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
No, because I hear everything you're saying. So I'm gonna give you an example. A Christian, right? A staunch Christian who believed that Jesus Christ did things for them in their life. You know differently than that person, but they will swear it down. But you proved it to them. You proved that their car accident and them surviving from the car accident had nothing to do with Jesus. You could show them all day, every day, but their faith and their belief, they still hold on tight to the whole Jesus did it. And
yeah, I agree.
Now you wouldn't describe that person as having bad character. You would just describe that person as just having a bogus belief, and they're ignorant. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying when you label somebody bad character, that's a different ball game. That's all I'm saying. It goes into intent.
Yeah, hey, I got a channel coming to, right? Look, I call it the 6-9 perspective, right? Because it's like if there's a 6 on the ground and you standing on one side of it and I'm standing on the other side, it looked like a 9 to me, and it looked like a 6 to you. You see what I'm saying? It's our perspective. So from his perspective, maybe he truly thought it was a 9. And you know, the other side, like, bro, it's a 6. You see what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna see it that way. You feel me?
Amen.
Well, I'm just because I don't want to discredit what you're saying. All I'm saying is that when we say bad character, that's a specific category. You know, that's a specific label to give to certain types of behavior. It's just.
Hey, let me ask a question too. Is it true that didn't he have? Okay, because I don't know the whole story, but didn't he have an experience though, or something like that, where he was not in good health, and then he supposedly went and saw that dude or something like that, and that dude helped him, right? Is that how the story go, or was that like some made up stuff?
Man, that's probably all that shit probably made up, man. I don't know. What I
See,
will say,
you can't just be I don't know, because
yeah,
that would
it
mean a
can be, I
lot.
don't know, because it's
But
all
I'm saying
fits
that would
real
be
well.
important.
It fits
That would be
real well into the thousands of dollars scheme, bro. Like at a certain point, when you in the court, bro, and I've been in court looking at judge in the face, yo, you now recognize that the stuff you're saying out your mouth is real. Like, hold on. For him to, why? Okay, explain this, y'all. How the hell do you go on the Rock Newman show and act like you won the case, yo? You mean to tell me he didn't know he lost? Man, I'm getting off this damn show right now, man.
Listen,
I'm getting off the show. Y'all gonna tell me that man didn't know he lost?
Just listen.
Then he lied to everybody. I won that. You didn't win the case.
Just listen,
We all
though.
know he lost.
Did he had to admit that he had to cop to the fact that he was giving medical advice and
He didn't have to do nothing. How about
Yeah,
this?
yeah, the
He
fact
did
that he
not
did
have
that,
to do that. He
was
brought that up. He
That was
copped out. He took that plea bargain. He didn't have, he
can't
could
do that.
afford it, bro.
Nah, that's illegal, bro. If
What?
you're not a practicing medical doctor, you can't. There's certain things you just can't do.
No, he can still fight the case, though. He didn't fight. Are you listening, yo? He didn't fight the case. He decided not to continue along with the case.
Because he ain't a medical doctor. It's a loss.
No, that's not why he did that. He did that because he didn't want to incur any more medical costs. I mean, any more court costs and stuff and lawyer fees. So he decided to take the plea bargain, which was to write in the newspaper and had to admit that he couldn't cure none of them things he claimed he could cure. It's right there in the documents. You
Okay,
mean to
but
tell me he didn't know that he didn't win that, yo? Are y'all serious right now?
no, I'm not arguing that he didn't win it.
I know every time I cop the plea 5 years and 7 years, I know I can't go out and say, yo, I won that case. No,
That's
I knew I
anecdotal,
copped out to it.
That's anecdotal.
Like I cannot. Wait, you know what? Go ahead, King. The whole world is seeing this. That's all I want to tell you. Wuja, you want to give me an excuse why he didn't know he actually lost and how he signed the paperwork to admit he lost and he could afford it if he wanted to? Go ahead, talk to me, Wuja. Help me out.
Like I said,
God almighty.
I just don't blanketly call like people, I'm just saying to accuse someone of bad character is like a heavy charge. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Really? So let me tell you what's a heavy charge. For people dying, thinking they're going to get some cure for $30,000 and they die.
I Am Ross said he cured everybody.
Wait, but so remember what I said before, right?
Right.
People, Dr. Sebi has been doing his thing for quite a while, right? And of all the people that have consulted him or his products and things like that, there has been some anecdotal experiences where people have benefited. Okay, so when you have that in your arsenal, and then you have the opposite in your arsenal and stuff, you're gonna still continue to say, to believe and say that this worked. Just like the current lady, Dr. Stella Emanuel. She said she claims that she's treated 350 patients with hydroxychloroquine and none of them have died. And in her mind, that's enough to say it's a cure or it's a prophylaxis. But we know scientifically that's not true. But in her mind, that's it. Now I wouldn't stamp her as having bad character. I'm saying I would describe her differently. That's all I'm saying.
Does she work in a hospital though? Where they got people on ventilators?
No, she said she has worked in the emergency room before, but she actually works at a walk-in clinic.
Right. So where was she doing this at though? She was doing it at the walk-through clinic, acting like she wasn't wearing masks. I pulled up the video where she wearing the mask.
Yeah.
Man, y'all would make it in Baltimore, Maryland, boy. Y'all get all y'all money took, yo. Oh my God, yo, it's impossible.
Hey, I ain't co-signing it, don't put.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a different what you're hearing. Like I'm saying, I'm just saying that
we're talking about Dr. Sebi, yo. Don't you think that man know that he decided not to continue to fight the case? If he really believed what you saying that he really could do it, wouldn't he fight that case, yo? Like, if you really know you got the people to back you up and all the stuff he say on camera, which didn't happen, like,
hey, Now you know, dude cop the pleas all the time. If the situation look bad and they can't, it's like, yo, I ain't even gonna try and fight this.
He wasn't facing jail time though.
Why
I'm
don't
just
you
go ahead and take this.
Why don't you I don't know if you've done this before, but why don't you actually address that case? Like actually do a whole a show on that case. Like pull up the paperwork because people be arguing on Facebook about he
Yeah.
did this, that, and people have not even read the paperwork.
Yeah,
that you read.
I read it. I was like, man.
So why don't you do a show on it? Like
Yeah.
right now is the time. I mean, because it's one thing to mention him, and then a lot of people are not familiar with the case or the details of it because everybody's under the impression that okay, he won because that's like the running claim, right? I mean,
yeah,
we see it all the time. So it would be good if you went over it. I'm not saying tonight.
Yeah, but look, and if that experience he had though, like, because that's what I heard. That's why I want to know if it's true or not. Because let's say if I went to Dr. Sabi, right, and he gave me something, right, and whatever would actually work. Not that what he gave me worked. I just got better, right? And I thinking it's what he did that got me better. I might go on. I'm gonna go on and then I go on becoming a herbalist. I'm gonna fully believe that what I'm doing worked because it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, hey, oh, it healed me.
That's unscientific, and that's what I'm saying. Like that
that's
conversation.
The mindset.
But that conversation, that conversation needs to be had when you talk about the scientific process to let people know if it's safe and effective and it works, which is
like you listen. I'm not defending. I'm just saying as far as it's like I'm talking about his mindset because I heard that the doctor that he got the idea from, he actually went to and he was sick.
Yeah, right. That's his origin.
And that helped. So I'm saying so that would dampen his mindset. He would think, well, hell yeah, what I'm doing is working. It worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And then he got all these anecdotal things going on. So he, you can't tell him he wrong.
But I would suggest going over that paperwork and invite I Am Raw every day the second. Invite.
Oh, that's his boy?
No, that's the person in the chat right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's he Dr. Sabi?
Yeah, he's talking about Dr. Sabi in the chat right now. I'm saying, you should go over the case.
Oh yeah, I see.
And invite I Am Raw every day the second.
Yeah,
I got you. I Am Raw the second. Yeah, I'm gonna invite you tomorrow. It'll take me 2 seconds to get you. It ain't gonna take long. We're gonna let you read it and read it. Yep. I Am Raw every day the second. Time to resurrect the grandmaster. You chatty patty though, man. Here go the thing right here. Well, no, I get my second win on you. Definitely get my second win on you.
But I know what you're saying though, because like a lot of them make their money on those cancer patients, the people that are like in the last stages.
Of course, man.
Like Steve Jobs blew a lot of money at the end when he knew it was all over. I'm saying trying all those experimental stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like anybody would do it, you vulnerable, man. Like you vulnerable, bro. Like you just vulnerable.
But it's an issue of, I'm telling you, it's an issue of knowing the difference between something that is proven by going through the necessary fire of the scientific process versus something that is a coincidence, chance, and anecdotal. Because there are people, there are conditions that people have that are not from pathogens. There are conditions that people have that are from an over a messed up lifestyle and eating habits that put you into a condition. Like for example, diabetes. Diabetes comes about through an abuse of your own body doing certain things. So if you catch it early enough and you change your habits over time, you can reverse that to get off the insulin or get off, these certain
medications. It's 2 types. It's one type. You can't do it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it depends. And what I'm saying is that people experience these things and then instead of calling it what it is, people will go to the extreme and say, okay, I got the cure and I got this and I got that, and say they don't know the difference between the two. And so I'm saying we just got to educate people and encourage scientific literacy so they could tell the difference. That's just the bottom line.
Mm.
But you can't dismiss, like you can never tell somebody who has diabetes and then they change their lifestyle and what they eat and all this other kind of stuff, and then they get off their meds and they cool. Like you cannot deny somebody who actually does stuff like that. But
Yeah, but I ain't seen it yet. I'm waiting.
Oh, as far as that goes?
Yeah, somebody probably done did that, but that's you can read that and say you can do that though. You just can't read
Type
and
2.
see that.
Yeah, type 2.
You said say it again?
I said you go ahead, Sosa.
Yeah. I said, yeah, you can do that with type 2
Yeah.
diabetes.
Yeah, that's not a secret. It's not a secret. So it's for him to even play that game, see, he'll lie you again. Because everybody can look that up.
Oh yeah, right. That's all I'm saying. So is people, some people put packages together and coach people. They have lifestyle coaches, coaching and tell, put you on a regimen and put you on this. Doctors, MD doctors do the same thing. When you come to them, they say, well, what kind of foods you eat? You got your cholesterol is high, you got high blood pressure, you're gonna have to cut this out of your diet, add this to your diet. And some of them will do that. And then people do it, they listen and they stick to it. And next thing you know, they wean them off of the pharmaceuticals. So like you said, there's no secret. That's normal. But people make it to go to the extreme and make it into something that is really not. If people were scientifically literate, they just know that that's the process all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm getting it. You did it, Wu-Jai. You convinced me. I got him. Ooh, I got him in the crosshairs, yo. I got it. Matter of fact, this sister's so tight with this, man. You need help? Oh my God, she just went all the way in, yo. The sister, man.
On a post?
Man, Ira, I can't even say her name, yo. Yeah, she got, this a classic right here, yo. It's over with. She take you to the court documents. She show you that there wasn't no witnesses, none of that. Just a liar, man. So see, Sister Jackie that made me mad. Yeah. And then between you and Wu-Jai, acting like me, we had bad character. Yo, now I'm gone. I got him. See,
no. Listen, actually, what you're about to do, I have accomplished my mission. Because all I want you to do is that when you say those things, see, I just want you to understand that in order to be more convincing, when you make the statements, you're gonna be smacking people around, and nobody wants to get smacked around, so everybody gonna fight. But the moment that you do that, like you do what you do, right. but then when you got something backed up in the chamber and you hit it to where there's no wiggle room, then that's like the ultimate right there. So if you did it, I don't know if you do it tonight, like you said, second win, or tomorrow. Right. I'm saying just go over it, then can't nobody say anything.
But I did it while he was alive though with the court doc when I brought it up. Remember that? You might not remember that.
That's what I was asking. Did you do it before?
That was years ago though. People forget, they tend to forget. So now it's time to come back again. Now it's well organized. Yep, got you. Tomorrow, stay tuned for that.
Now, I think I remember when you did it though, but you kind of didn't really go all the way in because you was like, I don't want to be trying to. Yeah, you did like a little jib jab, but you was like, I ain't gonna really go there because you respect for the elder type stuff that you backed off. So nobody really got the whole spill on that.
Oh man, you gotta go back a little bit far. I don't know if it was on Blog Talk.
Blog Talk. Oh yeah,
I am raw every day. I am raw every day. The second is using your own words. He's saying source up or shut up. Dang.
Hey, they using your phrase on another show though, man.
I know. That's crazy, yo.
You gave permission.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so like, source up or shut up, like that's their main logo, man.
I know, yeah, that's crazy, yo.
Oh, bro, you got a trademark stuff to say, bro.
Man, I'll get you tomorrow, man. I feel like I almost went second window on you, but I'm gonna hold up. Right now, I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna do what Wu-Jai do. Wu-Jai let you live and come back and finish you completely off. Like take everything from you. At least I leave you with something. I got you. Why you ain't click the link though?
See, if they'd have clicked the link,
killed Dr. Saban, he was teaching him.
Yeah, Osiris, yep, that's it right there. I'm gonna read that tomorrow. Yep, there you go. That's crazy.
They killed Dr. Sabi. He was teaching him.
What you say? What you say, yo? You crazy, yo.
Man, how many death threats you get, OG?
I get a lot, yo. Be crazy. I don't even care. Yo, I done had real gangsters come at me, yo. So I don't even care about that crazy shit. You know what I mean? I know what it feel like, yo. Sleep with a gun under the pillow and shit. So I
Hey,
ain't
Sean,
even
is Sean
man,
still
you,
bugging, yo. Like I know what it's like to have your life, yo, on the
you,
line. Yo, I
you,
know what it's like to be in a hospital, yo. You know what I'm
you
saying? I know what it's
knocking
like to
these
have people
people,
stay.
you knocking these people very foundation down, man. I mean,
Niggas talk too much trash, y'all. I don't be trying to just come out, but I'm minding my business, talking about vaccines and crazy diving. Well, Josh, so do you know what is he trying to? I think you told me, Sean, with Sean gone. Now, what the hell is divine problem? Like, what is the whole thing? If I'm talking vaccines, you can't be talking herbs. The two don't go together.
Right. I think, I say this all the time, man. It's two different conversations. You got to
Correct.
split it. You got to split it. If somebody take a sheet of paper and draw a line down the middle, on the right hand side, put the word prevention. On the left hand side, put treatment and fight. And then just start putting things where they belong. So a mask, washing hands, which is good hygiene, and social distancing goes on the prevention side. There's no mask on the planet Earth that's going to kill a virus. I mean, it's not made to treat or help you fight a virus. It's to prevent you from getting infected in the first place. So that's on the side of prevention. Food, herbal supplements, and all that stuff you ingest and digest, that goes on the left-hand side for treatment and help to fight. It prepares your body to help fight after you get infected or if you get infected. The two different conversations. One shouldn't replace the other, and one shouldn't be spilled over into the other side and try to have a conversation. That's what a lot of people do. Some people do it purposely because they really don't know anything, and some people don't know and they do it. And it's our job to set them straight, to keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So anybody bringing up food and herbs, see, Uncle have a second win. But anybody that brings up food and herbs and things like that, that's a very good conversation. That's a very good conversation to have, but it's a separate conversation from vaccine. Vaccines fall on the side of prevention, because once your body develops those antibodies and those T cells, then it's going to prevent infection on a cellular level. Period.
Facts. So this is the document right here, though. 1999, June the 9th, judgment and order on consent, index number 40396/87. The people of the state of New York, by Robert Adams, Attorney General of the state of New York, petitioners against Ogun Herbal Research Institute, BDA something, what's this? USHA Herbal Research Institute. Alfredo Bowman, AKA Dr. Sabi. Anita Thomas, can't read the rest, Bowman, and it must be, I don't know. Tree product, there you go, the document, right? So, what's your name? What's his name? Amarad Double, what's his name? Wujan?
I am raw every day.
I'm raw every day. Yeah, every day. But you say source up, but shut up. Well, here go the source. Here's the court case.
He the second.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna read on this. We're gonna read over this. All right. And we're gonna see. Yeah, it's all right here, y'all. Yes, indeedy. Page by page. Man, they done made it click. Man, yo, I remember back in the day, they done cleaned up the document, Wuja. Somebody rescan it. Let's see. Yeah. I wonder if I can get right to the point where we say, yo, you ain't do none of that. Let me see. Hold on. Ordered, judged, and decreed are permanently enjoined. Hold on. Oh man, what's this right here? Order judge. Hey, I am soldier. Can you read that?
Where you at? Oh.
What that say?
Yeah. Order of judge and decree that respondents are permanently enjoined from engaging in any fraudulent, deceptive, or illegal acts or practices, including but not limited to.
Go ahead.
Claiming orally or in writing directly or by implication that respondents, their services, or their products can cure, mitigate, or in any way relieve or alter the course of AIDS, herpes, leukemia, sickle cell, anemia, lupus, or any other human disease, pain, injury, deformity, dang, physical condition, distributing or publishing any advertisement, brochure, or other printed matter, or broadcasting any advertisement which claims directly or by implication that respondents, their services, or their product can cure and mitigate or in any way relieve or alter the course of AIDS, herpes, leukemia, sickle cell anemia.
There you go. So I got you tomorrow there, bro, man. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it all, bro, man. Right. I just want to let you know. There you go. Wasn't no witnesses. Rock Newman, all of them is liars. They all in on it together. Skim, scam, flim, flam. You're not gonna tell me that man didn't read his court papers and know what he can say, what he can't say. That's why he moved up out of here. So he can finish scamming people. It's a character issue.
You need to get what he said on Rock Newman too. Should play what he said.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that. Yeah, we're gonna do every last lick. We're gonna do that. I swear to goodness. You think I'm not? Yeah.
Man,
just because you Raw, you did that.
Can you imagine if this man really had the cure for HIV?
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine
how groundbreaking, how freaking groundbreaking, and how many lives he could have saved?
Yeah.
I mean,
they would have murked him and took it.
We talk about family members, friends we know, people who not even grown people. We talk about babies that's born with HIV. How many babies he could have saved?
Man, we ain't
out of here with this shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. So you mean to tell me he ain't know he couldn't cure AIDS?
Right.
Really? Lupus? Really?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see you just said, you know what? I am every day. I am raw every day. You know what? Look, you got both. You chatty patty right now to me. Now click the link. Click the link or get kicked out. You talk too much. You went overboard. You too much now. Click the link. Somebody put that link back in there one more time. You done. Yeah, you done. You talk too much. You chatty patty. I done sourced up. Now you need to source up or shut up. Now you done. Put that link in there one more time. Yo, you done. Yeah, everybody got a freedom of speech, but not after I done already did what I had to do, and you still chatty patty. You chatty patty.
Hey, and Nick Cannon was gonna do the movie on Dr. Sabi. But you think he ain't read the documents, man?
Hey, King Sos. When I heard Nipsey spit that ball, man, I damn cringed. I ain't gonna even lie.
For me, man. Let me get this plan about it, man. Put together a nice video for me. Let me look. Remove. Bam, you're out of here. You're done. He's out of there. He's done.
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
Man, cause you know how big Nipsey is.
Yeah. He was the one that started. Nipsey, that's my guy too. I rock with Nipsey.
And Nipsey ain't know no better, yo. He ain't know. He ain't read this paper.
Nah.
He ain't spend no money on that. Nick ain't spending no money on that. After that, Nick done. Nick done with playing. Nick probably don't like playing no more, yo. You know?
Hey, I have a question.
Was talking. I was like, I'd have came with the rabbis on them, boy.
I have a question.
Nick came with the rabbis for real, boy.
Easy.
I have a question for you, real quick. Was what you just read, was that the Supreme Court?
No, hold on. Let me get back to the paper. It is the Supreme Court of the State of New York.
Okay.
Stop it. Man, Part 49, the Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of New York. Your address and everything. 1988, this dude went live and told people, yo, I ain't did none of that. That's crazy, yo.
That ain't gonna work.
That guy there, yo. And I think we got the time. Let me see. Why
aren't you the landlord? Yes, you.
Oh, hold on.
That's the white man court system. He would have won in a Moorish court system.
Oh, you already know they'll get you with that. Oh, you finna believe that white man? Oh, white man tell you ain't work. You just believe, huh?
Hey, y'all remember, hey, did y'all see the joint where Rock Newman found out he wasn't black?
Oh, yeah, I seen that joint. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. You know, they try to pass him for years.
Yeah, whisper comment on that, yo. What's his name, yo?
I forgot who was on the show with her. I forgot who else.
The geneticist, yo. Him and his sister, yo. Who
Rick
is
Kittle.
Rick Kittle. Yeah, Rick Kittle's on there, and the sister that started. What's the sister name, Wujai? You spoke on the sister name. What's the sister name?
Who was that? I didn't hear you.
Rick
the black female doctor.
Huh?
The black female lady. I can never remember her. I feel bad about that too.
Yeah, sister that's on there. What's her name? Wujai? You forgot?
Yeah, it slips on mine. Rick Kittles and wow.
I can never remember that lady's name. That's terrible.
I know, yo. That's a partner, yo. She do all the business and all that, yo. Yeah. She got the joint banging like that.
How the hell you find that? How the hell you find that you ain't
Gina? Her name.
black?
I know her name. I forgot her whole name, but it's Gina something. Gina.
Man, he let them come on their show, yo. He let them come on their show. They was like, yo, ladies, drum roll, dude. We got the DNA. He had 2% black.
I'm gonna pull up. I forgot his song for the pull up right now. See what it's saying.
Everybody, y'all got tuned into that one. He was like, man, all this time after I was black, yo, he had the dashiki, yo, he did all that.
Gina Page.
Gina Page.
And Gina Page.
Gina Page, yeah. Yo, he was like, he said, so what does that mean? 3%. He was like, man, that's not.
Like, we talk about that after the show.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yo, that DNA kill you dead, boy. Take all the cowboy and Indy out you, boy. What's up, Nahisi? Where you at, man? You at work? What's up with you, brother? Good to see you, man. What's up with you?
I'm at work. I'm on the gig.
Okay. Yeah, I missed the opportunity when you was off. I forgot all about you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, I've been coming in and out. I never could get in. I tried to call in. There ain't no number to call in.
Man, terrible. That's crazy. How about texting me next time?
I'm at work. We're going back and forth.
Hey,
appreciate you though, Nahisi, for real, man. What's good, brother?
Rock Newman say the labs is the enemy, brother.
That was so crazy, yo. He gave us the whole story leading up to the test show. Man, I've been fighting for black. I'm black. My family, they be like, what are you talking about? You crazy? Then he ended up saying, he say, man, I know a lot of people clapping right now that we ain't got no black. All right, Newman is crazy, yo. But anyway, we're gonna do that tomorrow, man. I'm gonna get all the way on that. I'm gonna play the clips like you suggested, King Sosa, and we got them. Yep. Thank you, Sister Jackie, for getting me motivated all the way. And then we really gotta blame you, man. I threw him out. Yeah, I just threw him out. He was talking too much.
I am right every day the second. He ain't the first, he the second.
Well, I ain't put him out. I timed you out. You lucky. I thought I got ready, boy. You lucky. Now he talking something different. He was a civil engineer. He studied science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Yeah, you better straighten that conversation up. Oh, you back to doctors on their title. Then why they use it then? If doctors on their title, why do the pseudos use it? Can anybody answer that question? Let me ask Brother Wuja. If they claim that the doctors on their title don't mean nothing, why do all the pseudos use that title?
A lot of people use the word doctor because of the prestige of the title. And so that right there is like a little eyebrow raising, because it puts you in a position where you already beginning to be a little dishonest.
See, you know he wasn't no daggone doctor, yo. No, that's
I'm
another
a
case.
prophet.
But they say he didn't went to school. They wrote an article about it. It was like on a Medium. They was like either he's a complete fool or a fraud.
Yeah, that's the one we're going. That's the one we're gonna bring tomorrow, yo. The sister killed him, yo.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. A real doctor, a person who actually earned that title, a doctor, is a person that has a doctorate or a person that is actually in the medical profession, an MD.
Right.
And so people who don't have those two and still use it, it's really a symbolic play on the word. And you know, that's like the Federal Reserve calling himself the Federal Reserve, but it's really not a federal institution.
Yeah. Never at no time, huh?
Same thing like organizations call themselves a nation, but they're really not a nation, but they got it in the title.
The Nation of Islam.
So it's one of those titles, those trigger words that people play with. You know, sometimes it's effective for whatever they're doing, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it could hurt them. It could backfire. It could backfire.
Crazy. Yeah, so doctors say we're not even understanding it. Like for me, if you was really, you would have to know, like you can't make a whole life out of saying mucus ain't real, yo. Knowing what it does for the immune system, catching those free radicals, or catching those, you know what I'm saying, that first line of defense. Like you're serious, like you want to. So really, he's trying to put us in danger. I don't even know do you know if any foods can really alleviate? I mean, not eliminate mucus. I don't even think that ain't even true.
Now our bodies need our
need that
membranes like that. Like
I know, but is it food though? No, is it any food that can kill the mucus? Remember his whole claim to fame is eat these foods. And y'all gonna tell me, man, that guy ain't all in on character? He gonna act like there's some food that can remove mucus?
No, I'm saying make the case. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're gonna do tomorrow. Make the case. You gotta make the case. Cause see what we gotta do. This is my thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna shut up. This is my thing. We can't do what the pseudos do. Like we can't just say stuff or whatever. We gotta make a case and then cap it off with the statement. You know what I'm saying? We can't make the statement first and then try to find everything to match the statement. You gotta show the evidence. Remember, we always said demonstration beats conversation. So we have to put it in that order. We got to demonstrate first and then summarize. So if you can show these things, then the summary. You know how you pull up a journal,
Yes.
Every time you pull up a journal, the first thing that we'll do on our first passing, you're not gonna read the whole journal. It's like 30 pages. Right. You're not gonna read the whole thing. So where you gonna jump? You gonna start the introduction and then you're gonna jump where?
Conclusion.
To the conclusion.
Right.
Exactly. So everything in between made the case for the conclusion. So we can't act like pseudos and people who are anti-science and stuff and just start with the conclusion and then just run that. So that's all I'm saying is that, man, people need to make the case. So that's what you're going to do. And that's what it's going to be. And that's what it is. So I'm saying, I'm encouraging people to make the case first. Demonstration beats conversation. Demonstrate first and then give the summary statement. So if you show that there's no way that he could know X, Y, and Z because of blah, 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 then you have already demonstrated. You made the case. And it speaks for itself. That's what it is.
It's a fact.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it in argument theory and logic. Anytime you're dealing with logical arguments and stuff like that, that's how you do it. You let the evidence speak for itself. Follow the evidence. Like, man, I don't care. I don't care about no backstory. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what color you are, your gender, your sexual orientation, none of that stuff. Just show me the evidence or shut up. That should be the attitude. That should be the attitude. Like, just give me your evidence. I don't want to hear your story and your gossip and all this other stuff, fluff. You know, that comes after. Like, if we could chill and you could tell me that stuff. But right now, I want your evidence. Show me the evidence. Demonstration beats all that conversation. Because we're supposed to follow the evidence. Like, we're open-minded. See, scientists are truly open-minded. Scientists know when to say, I don't know. And we're open-minded, and we're going to follow the evidence. The evidence is the magnet. That's the attraction. Wherever the evidence go, we're not going to have some confirmation bias and then think one way. And then when evidence contradict that, we're going to formulate cognitive dissonance and then, still believe what we believe. That's not what a scientist does or should do. And any of us that do that, you better quit. Just go on the side of the pseudos. You can't be a pseudo killer acting like a pseudo.
No.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Dead. Boomerang dangers yourself.
So that's it.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow, man. We're gonna top our A game. I promise you, yo. It's gonna be fun. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 9:30 sharp, man.
But I still wanna do the same, just touch it. It's not even a long thing.
You're gonna lead with that. You're gonna lead with that.
I just want to point out the good doctor's claims. I say good doctor because, her passion, but her claim, and then just address her claim and why it's not cool. It's wrong. It's bad science. That's it.
All right, we're gonna leave with that tomorrow. Hey, look, appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Gotta get some sleep, man. Gotta get that rest. That Rona out there roaming. And everybody ain't getting no sleep. Yeah, out of here, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. And y'all know what it is, man. Black African Power, man.